Hey, evening everyone. Welcome to Speedgaming Live 2023. Welcome just in time for the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Grand Final. It's between drooness and MrMario7788. My name is Levi Belvedere, I'll be one of your commentators.
And I'm Jackstronomy, I'll be here as well.
Yeah, so really excited for this Grand Final. So these guys have been absolute beasts.
Oh yeah.
It's been absolutely destroying their run through the brackets and things like that. So I was going to say you had Drew in the
yeah,
group
Drew
stage.
was in my group stage. One thing that's true about Drew's run is that in my seed with him, in Ilagatua's seed with him, and in What the Hell's seed with them, he won because he got strength first. So my advice to Mr. Mario when I was chatting with him is like, just think strong thoughts.
I was going to say, these guys have been execution gods. So this has been, I'd say they both had the semi-finals earlier on this afternoon. Mr. Mario knocked out Quarry, who was on an absolute tear themselves, and drooness beat What the Hell's Happened.
Yeah,
So
that was an incredible seed. I called a hypersonic jet.
yeah,
They were done like an hour and 30.
easy shift for us.
Yeah, exactly. The commentators are like, well, what do you do now?
Yeah, just there. Well, just there. Go have a bite of wheat. Go chill. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Runners are getting the
3,
timer.
2, 1. Let's do this thing.
And we are.
Let's go.
Hey.
All right. Heading out Temple of Time. We're going to get our 4 foolishes outside Temple of Time here. And this really tells you your early seed structure. We got ZR Foolish, Fortress Foolish, OGC Foolish, and Wasteland Foolish. All this does is it nerfs the Zora's River start.
Yeah.
Everything else is unfortunately, I mean, you don't hard need Epona, but that's the only really useful thing you're getting out of that.
Yeah. And like I said, with these settings as well, it's just like the River Opener with 3 hints is really powerful.
Yeah, that can be a very strong opener. You get to the... It's also something like, if you think about other randos, like getting one bad Sphere 0 check early out of the way too has a lot of value.
Yeah.
But instead we're going to see this early CAC opener. This is what you do if you have an adult start. You just go, get early checks in Kakariko, see if there's anything useful, see if you can go forth.
Yeah, CAC's too powerful. Also, it should be noted that with having the extra song start, that can also be an item. So you might notice our runners have got 5 rupees instead. So.
Yeah, our runners received $5. Just she gave them a little bit of lunch money or something.
Yeah, keep them right.
Go farm 45 more and buy some Womon milk. What was that?
That was 20 skulls are dead and 30 is dead.
Okay. The skull hints are pretty cool as far as knowing you don't have to hunt for them.
Yeah.
Which, again, this is going to be a fast seed. We don't want to have to hunt for them. They also cap at 30.
Yeah, I would say 40 and 50 are both turned off in these settings. So.
All right, our fishing is hinted dead both as a child and adult. No time wasted dealing with the recalcitrant fish.
Also, none of our runners have checked the medallions yet, which is on the pause menu.
I mean, it is unsatisfying for us, but typically as a runner, you kind of want to wait till the menu.
I just want to know them straight away.
Yeah.
But these guys are better than me, and that's probably why I didn't make it out of group, so...
Yeah. Well, I didn't make it out of groups because Drew was in my group.
Yeah, one time.
But no, yeah.
Yeah, so we got ZL, so...
Yeah, but until you have the menu or make a decision, you don't need to know your medallions.
Yeah. No, I get it. I think it's just personal preference.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Doing graveyard, again, you don't skip graveyard unless you're Logic. But yeah, you don't skip graveyard.
Yeah, I mean, that's a gamer move if you wanted to skip.
Oh, it is a gamer move. But particularly when you have ZL so early, this is another song. It'd be nice to get some more warps.
Yeah. Because again, especially with like actually navigating the world and things like that, getting like a minuet or bolero particularly early, really handy. It just helps cut down a lot of hiking.
Yeah, I think minuet is probably my favorite song to have early. But bolero would be nice. If you need Requiem or Nocturne, you need them. And even Serenade has its use cases.
Yeah, I was going to say Serenade's a bit, because for those who aren't aware, the settings-wise is that we start with Prelude, so you can always get back to the tempo time right from the start. So Serenade is, convenient just for getting the leg.
Requiem, however, is very nice to have.
Yes, big fan.
Yeah, this is something where Mr. Mario's rowdies would benefit him. He'll do a Dompe race and then be able to warp out of the grave.
Yeah. I'm predicting 51 from Mr. Mario. I'm
Right.
assuming Dompe is going to get him once.
Yeah, Dompe has been on fire this weekend.
Oh, he's awful. No, I can't stand him. Yeah, it's just like throw fire at people. This is why no one wants to come and see you, Dompe.
I mean, also the giant, creepy grave complex, not really inviting.
Yeah, when did he have time to build all this?
That's what he was doing when he was digging. He spends every night digging, and then... Listen, Dompe is an icon. He works for like 30 seconds a day and then sleeps all the time.
47.
Ooh, 47 is about as fast as this goes.
I apologize for doubting you, Mario. So,
we'll absolutely see Mario warp out of this grave unless he really wants to be holding on to his time of day.
yeah. Well, the thing is, obviously, if you've got Requiem in the back pocket, that can reset stuff. That resets your time of day. So it's kind of handy to have.
Oh gosh, the camera's betraying Drew here.
Oh no.
It's still recovering nicely. I hate when that happens to me and I turn around and just start walking the wrong way. I absolutely do. Like,
Yeah. Oh, it's even worse when it knocks you to the side.
still, getting a 50 when you fought the camera that long, that's very impressive.
But yeah, I think you're right. I think we're definitely going to see a Requiem play.
And really, they're right on top of each other. Oh, but Drew is not going for the rec play.
Oh,
That's interesting.
is this a Foolish River play? Because
Foolish River would be very spicy. You get those 3 early hints. Has he?
oh,
He doesn't do the. Oh, right. This is Drew's route through here. He does this last. I don't love that, by the way. But again, how much? Oh, is he? Or wait, is he just?
it's behind a
He's
shield.
also gonna buy a shield. Yeah, that makes sense. You want to be able to route a shield at some point, and hey, look, you're going straight back. It's not turn, and there is a large chest on the right hand.
Ooh.
That is interesting to know for later.
That looks like a bottle on the arch as well. So
Shiny thing on the arch, that's fun. And now at this point, you would have to very much commit to stay adult any longer. I think it's smart to go get your early child checks out of the way.
yeah, especially with I mean Nocturne, very very useful, but it could be not when you've just been there. It's like no.
Honestly, I could see this going to do it Lon Lon Ranch, go back, get your knight in outside Hyrule Castle, and then go and go over to Nocturne.
Yeah.
Get Dompe digging out of the way really early.
So that's the thing as well with Closed Decker is that really narrows down the Sphere to Sphere Zeros. So all the remaining Sphere Zeros all of a sudden get buffed. So Dompe digging being one of them.
Yes.
It's also why Valley is annoyingly strong settings
Oh
too.
gosh. Yeah, if you do not want to do the hike out to Valley as a child, you'd best be confident with your adult Valley strats. Drew's is just taking advantage of this time of day change to be able to get a couple checks on trail, which otherwise can be a little orphanable, actually, which is odd because they're right next to CAC where you're standing, but it's just a long walk if you can't do anything there. And, how many times has that thing on top of DC been a bomb bag?
Yeah, I was going to say, I would be like, woohoo, free bomb bag, into DC I go, that's alright.
Exactly.
Nothing of child shading it appears.
We don't get very many powerful, sometimes hints so far. They can be extremely powerful. And also applause for the race opposings. Alright. We got Nocturne Shadow locked and loaded. If we need to go to Shadow, we're good. I hope we need to go to Shadow.
Yeah.
I was rather sad that I didn't get a Shadow required seed this weekend.
Oh.
I just like executing Shadow. It's fun.
Yeah. So I love Shadow Temple for the same reason I hate Forest Temple, just because it's so linear. But Shadow's actually just fun to move around, where Forest is a chore.
Yeah, agreed. Forest doing a lot of doubling back, a lot of just climbing. It's the climbing that gets me in Forest, actually.
Yeah.
Link is slow when he climbs.
Yeah.
Drooness just has a couple more peaks on Mario. Otherwise, they're pretty close to each other.
Yeah, going for a little bit of knowledge. I think we're going to see, so we might see a Valley play, but I don't know, I can definitely see probably the save warp out of the silo.
Yeah, it's been very dry early games, so we're probably going to see a more thorough approach to Child 1. And by very dry, I mean, we've got nothing. Yeah, even I would consider Valley Link in this one.
Right, Shadow
DC
Fire.
is required. Shadow Fire, Jabu DC.
Yeah.
Forest is our light medallion. Trackers, you best stay awake. You're not getting your nap time today. Huh? Forest light night, yes.
Yeah, damn. No double Forest this time. So, perfect.
We're very much okay with that around here.
Okay, that's a Storms.
Storms. Yeah, that's probably means a well play is in our future, particularly with this general lack of early items. I
Yeah.
want to see the well.
Yeah.
Maybe hold out for 1 or 2 more checks to see if you can get some bomb shoes or a bomb pack.
That is the save warp.
Huh, well that's convenient. That's very convenient, dang.
But I was going to say, if you're getting a well play, I think even if they don't have explosives, all the explosive lock checks in well can be peaked. So
Yes. It's not the end of the world, which is why I wouldn't put it off.
Oh,
Or you can just get your bomb bag in the back of the silo.
sorry, Decker.
Decker in shambles, what can I say? Yeah, so we have our bomb bag. Now well is a much cleaner play.
Yeah, that's definitely going to get a guaranteed one.
So I guess the real argument there is, do you do well or do you just grab your Saria song and rush your progression?
I think, given where the save warp is, I think it might be more prudent to actually go across to do Kikiri because it's easy to get back. So, but also that failed crossing might actually make it turn nighttime as well. So
Yeah, that's true. And when it's nighttime, it's much more appealing to go to Kakariko.
yeah.
That bomb bag really can open a lot up.
So, but obviously then you got like a lot of checks in Lost Worlds as well. So, but we got Mario going into CAC. So
Mario is going to be the hero of chat and do chickens.
I mean, we only
It's
have
only
to do
3. It's only 3. It's fine.
So,
3 chickens is a good number of chickens.
yeah, practically free. So. So this is where we find out that chicken skippers get punished.
Honestly, if you're standing here, it's daytime. The harder part when you have 3 chickens is just being in Child CAC during the day.
Yeah.
Because the only other weird check around here, you want to be here during the night.
Never buy a shield, folks.
Oh, yeah. It's not the major item you might want, but I'll take a shield.
Yeah.
Okay, Mario is getting that early well dip. I don't hate it.
Yeah, this is...
Again, this is something where you're standing right here. Well is very fast. You have your full kit, and the only thing you got is bombs, so yeah, roll with it.
Yeah. Sit there, one of the densest areas in the game.
Yeah, particularly when you're doing a more standard seed. I just played a little Triforce Bliss this afternoon and was like, oh right, you have to skip everything in this. But I think in standard seeds, the best thing to think about is there is a good chance this seed is going to have a point where you have to clear a lot.
Yeah, chat's,
Make that clearing less important.
chat's pointing out 11 items, 6-ish minutes to complete, best dungeon in the game.
Honestly. Also, I don't know, I just keep finding hook shots there. Why do people dropping hook shots in their well?
I don't know. I think it's pretty sus.
Yeah. That can't be good for people. The hook shots, the dead bodies, very odd. Not great sanitation there.
But we got one big chest in well so far.
Yeah. So Mario appears to be doing my preferred rel route here, where you This is one of the things that CSMC allows you to do. A lot of these dungeons are very porous. You roll into a wall, hit C up, you can see most of the dungeon, and there are 2 spots in Well where you can see like every single check in Well.
Outstanding use of the word porous as well. I would never ever think to use it, but
it's exactly what it's like though. It's just like it's not there. So you can peek from down where that key chest is. I told you about the hook shot. Did I say something about hook shot?
Yeah, you win the seed.
There we go. I win the seed. No, you can peek from where that key chest is, and you can peek from the area down where you're going to be crawling through a crawl space through Dead Hand, and you can see every single check that's unlocked in Well. It's so fast.
Yeah, because even then, even if, like we were saying before, if Mario didn't even have the bomb bag, all of those bomb lock checks are peekable. Can't peek the ZL ones, but...
Exactly.
But you're doing what I suggested, which was to go to Kiki Forest and let it turn nighttime, so we are gonna see some damp here, I think.
Yeah, this is a really good route here. And also, if you go back to... Oh, it's a bottle. Hopefully that's not important.
Yeah, never mind at a bottle.
I'm just going to say hopefully that's not important.
Say with a quiet fire, you know, the bottle fairy.
Ooh. Another big chest there.
Ooh,
Lens.
okay.
I like that. I mean, I was calling earlier, we were talking about what we wanted for this seed, and we wanted, like, logical nonsense. Unfortunately, with Requiem, there's no logical nonsense with a lens.
Yeah.
If it's needed, it's just for treasure chest game.
Yeah.
And 99.9% of people will not do treasure chest game until they have both lens and the and magic.
Irons in my dose, okay.
I don't know if you want those to be relevant. With a water med water?
Yeah. Don't know, handy to have. It's like one of them things you'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Wow, this is well stacked.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Just slingshot there.
Yeah, it's still a slingshot early. You can also get into Spirit, which you probably don't want to do too much. Again, we're getting stuff that allows us to access, well, one, DC. We like that. DC's fine. Pro DC.
Yeah.
But everything else is giving us stuff in our meds, our med dungeons. Lost Woods is Debanco, though, so Drew is going to go here and confidently do these checks.
Yeah.
And
Also,
he knows it's not target.
Also, Mario, please don't get hit.
Yeah, Mario, just as a pro tip to everyone out there in the audience, dying is slow.
Fun fact.
Fun fact, dying is slow.
Yeah, yes. Full of the knowledge.
This is advice from us, like, top players here. Just don't die.
Yeah.
Good luck, have fun, don't die.
So we've got Eponas in the back of Ice Cavern. Okay, interesting.
Okay, that's potentially relevant at some point.
So that exists. Obviously, our runners can reverse Wasteland at any point. The Epona's giving us GTG access.
But if you saw your reader's letter at any point, you would know I have logical GTG, and you wouldn't even really feel the need to go get Epona, because we know that your Rid of Fortress is foolish, so the hard required checks are dead.
Yeah. Oh, how many big
calm down.
like,
Big chests.
Simmer down. Simmer.
Hookshot. I like the Goron tunic.
Yeah.
That's not huge, but it is just a nice little convenience.
Yeah.
Not having to think about buying it, not having to worry about managing your health or fairies and fire.
Yeah, and so there it just makes Volvagia a lot nicer. In one of my matches, I abandoned Volvagia partway through. Just like, nope, I'll come back later.
Exactly. It's also one of the reasons you'll see people picking up more hearts. Like, a lot of people would think with CSMC, why would top runners be picking up hearts? Can't they do everything on 3? Well, fire is required for one. Heat timer is a thing. You don't know when you're getting your Goron tunic. And also, dying is slow. Speaking of that, I really hope Mr. Mario doesn't try and do a damage boost setup here. Because he will die.
Yep.
Do not die in Bomb Bowling.
Skull Kid has Big Goron with...
if you walk past it with Sarias, I guess that's useful.
Yeah, Daddy Darunia being dead as well, so Skull Kid and Darunia are a dual hit.
So Saria's song is not required in any sort of hard way unless we get a Prox 2.
Yeah. Does that mean logically? Well, actually, it might be logical required to get.
There might be a song and save voice meta we need.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, thank you. I knew what the words were. I just couldn't get.
Yeah, you didn't say it. Oh, there's a dead hand hint.
Yeah.
Dead hand is guarding a slingshot. Very good.
Awesome. Love getting hints after you've just done that check.
Yeah. Oh, man. Darunia was dead.
Skull Kid had big oral, so.
Hey, would someone mind coming up here and like, helping Star with hint watching? Yeah. All right. Yeah. We're trying to keep track of hints is hard enough as a runner when you have all your stuff in front of you. Oh, speaking of, hey, Mario is thinking strong thoughts, finding that strength upgrade in Hyrule Castle.
Cool.
Oh, that is a nasty location. Unless you, this is what I mean by assume you're gonna have to do every check, and that until you've proven otherwise. You just gotta do that check. You just have to just do it, even if you don't feel like it, even if it feels inconvenient. You just gotta do it.
Yeah, that's there. Because there's very, very little value in Castle really, apart from that one check. So. Yeah,
there's no reason to go any further back there at any point. You're never making it faster.
Yeah, because it's like with the 4 foolish hints being forced in front of Temple of Time. Usually your last one is either going to be Haunted Wasteland or Castle, so to be perfectly honest, going for the one that isn't hindered is probably a good idea.
Honestly, yeah.
Mr. Mario going to see the best dog in the game. Just a bluebee, but we love Richard.
We still love Richard, yeah.
He's still a good boy.
He's a good boy. He tried to give me a strength upgrade. It just didn't work. It's still Dompe standard time here in the graveyard. Another one of those nasty Sphere Zero checks you were talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Serenade. I'm sorry. The bonus is still the background.
Bow.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can now do your completely pre-completed forest. I'm sure that Mario will be rushing off to do that right now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think...
Seeing that, though, is enough to convince him that he's ready to go.
Oh, Rancher's past the full
Ranch full.
So.
We had storms there, so I think that will send Drew to the well. Yeah, Bombag wasn't silo. That's
yes,
true.
Exactly, yeah.
That's true.
Graveyard's past the Baronet, okay.
Oh, that's interesting. We got Requiem out of Poser Grave. And we get a bow here off of Dampe. And Drew is taking heads up play to touch the graves and get $5 more.
Yeah.
Because the only person who cares if you touch the graves is the child. Dampe does not care. You can move as many of them as you want.
Yeah, that child's enthusiasm cuts you off and checks during the day.
I'll tell Dampe. He doesn't care. Trust me, kid. He does not care. He has not cared once in his life or afterlife.
Yeah. Just build his labyrinth underneath. So. Gotta get a look.
Starting some early skull collection.
Okay, so they've got 3 there, so nice little top up of skulls. We're not going to see the 10 skulls checked just yet. So.
This was really going to be a nice little edge in these settings. I think a lot of people would try and cut that corner. But, oh yeah, also shows how they're high-fiving 7 years apart.
Yeah, 7-year high five, let's go.
Yeah, just like, a lot of people try and cut that corner of not doing 10, but it's just as good as chicken. It's just as good as the Bombag in Silo.
10 skulls is 3-0. Gotta respect it.
Yeah.
Decker's closed.
Yeah. And for the record, closed deck has kind of been the default competitive setting for quite a while now. But hey, if you tune into S7, you may see open again.
Oh yeah, it's one of the majors, I think.
It's one of the main settings, yeah, it's open forest. So yeah, drooness is taking that storms to the well, and absolutely I agree because Bombag, even Bombag aside, like if you just got well is huge, well is fast, and you just got told it could be path to Fire Temple. So, you know, maybe you're in a hammer here. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't want to go do 3 age changes to go back adult, do something, come back child, do
Valley
well.
is past the barricade.
Oh,
Okay.
ew. I'm against that.
Don't endorse this seed's conduct.
Valley to Baronade, Graveyard to Baronade.
So we got 2 hits to Baronade, actually, so that's interesting.
Yeah. Although when we see the bomb bag, we know that we're not getting a Path to King Dodongo. So, and we already have a pocket medallion that's required. So we do know that we're going to get duplicate hits.
Yeah.
In fact, we should get 2 duplicates, depending on complexity.
Yeah, exactly. So, but, let's see.
C just keeps on throwing shields at our runners. Also, we were talking about this earlier, but Mario was going for this Meteor hint, and I blinked and missed it. But we've been talking about the strength of hints in these settings.
Yes, it's. I think just obviously with that pre-completed light medallion dungeon, it's. We still have 5 path hints, so the hints themselves, I don't profess to understand exactly how the hints build up, but generally they will prioritize the stone dungeons, which is the Rainbow Bridge requirement in these settings. So with the Ganon's boss key being forced on light arrow cutscene, so there's your shadow and spirit medallions respectively. So, but they sort of take a back seat and sort of in the hints. Oh, nice chicken hint too after everyone.
After we do chickens, of course.
Yeah.
Ooh, Drew's doing this thing.
Oh.
So, I think it's probably wasted more time than it saved at that point, but it looks so good.
Mario with the magic.
Yeah, that's really helpful.
Doing some parkour over the rocks. But I think Mario is probably looking like he's going to do the loop here, so I think probably go through Creator, collect the song, and then maybe go up to the top, and then...
Come back down to the GC?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a sensible route from here. I don't think that dipping fire would be worth it with the current loadout.
No, I was going to say, it's like... I think dipping fire might be... It's a play, but I think it'd be...
Yeah,
if you're
I think it would be a
more
little
desperate.
premature with the current loadout.
Yeah, exactly. But,
Also, you get Bolero, so no point tipping it because you're here, because you can come back whenever you want.
yeah, I got a fast track return ticket.
Oh yeah, this peak. Oh, easy that time. It's not important, but that peak is nice to see through the wall. But I still have trouble doing that.
Yeah, it's something like you've got to get that timing right of just the... you got to be in the right spot, but also when you look right. I don't know. Again, there's some subtleties and nuances that sort of kind of escape me, so it's just like, oh, it works, okay. Don't ask too many questions.
Exactly. Sometimes it's best not to ask too many questions about how this game works, because when you do, you end up using it to program other games.
So there, just down the rabbit hole you go.
Oh, big around is a hook shot. That's our hint. Oh, that is interesting. You don't need it necessarily.
So, yeah.
And Midway has a burning cack. That's great.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, we have chat over here.
Thanks, Chad. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, thank you for the help. We're just like here theory crafting about how to run seeds and blinking at the actual hints.
Yeah.
One thing about Speedgaming is that, despite your best intentions, you will not sleep as much as you normally do. My reading comprehension may not be where it normally is.
Just like languages are hard. Words are hard. I cannot alphabets. I cannot full stops. I cannot commas.
What about semicolons?
Yeah.
We got those? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So, yeah, it looks like Mario's just doing that loop, heading towards DC.
Yeah, that's a good skull of opportunity. I keep on thinking about, like, if you're just collecting 10, just grab the ones that are, like, one step off your path.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean,
Like, this one's fine, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going for the hookshot extension version of grabbing that. You're...
Nicely done.
Yep. I gave up on doing that and learned to set up to jump into the boulder.
Yeah. I did the exact same. I'm just, in fact, it's one of them things. I'll try it once or twice. If it doesn't work, I'll just move on.
Yeah.
So.
Again, if you have to do it, it's out of logic, and if you spend too much time doing it, there's a faster skull somewhere. All right, Drew is going it alt.
Setting the guard.
There's a hint. Yeah. Making a crafting hookshot is interesting. We'd have to see where our. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna word for a second. Right, we just have to see where the prescription ends up. If it's a prescription or eye drops or the eyeball frog, we need to see Rudo's letter as well. Now we need Rudo's letter, period, so we're likely to see it.
Possibly.
But you do need it logically to be able to unfreeze King Zora and go on from there and do the big round trade quest.
Yeah.
Because you can
Could be
fail
some
it.
shenanigery on that one, especially if GDG is required. And
Yes. So that could put. That's actually a very good point, thinking about how GTG has Kona. If the round has a hook shot and you need something in GTG for it, yeah, you gotta get to. You really need to see Rudo's letter and do a lot of the seed.
yeah. And that's the thing as well, just it would depend on the location of the adult trade quest item. So, Mario picking up a bomb drop, which looking like it was a little short there, so very, very
It's
handy.
a bomb refill?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, something in there?
No, I was saying it's a bomb refill.
All right, okay.
Yeah, the other reason that Serenade isn't quite as nice to have here is in these settings we have the Blessing and Curse of Free Scarecrow.
Yes. Very, very nice thing to have.
Drew is also trying to farm 10 rupees to do this scrub outside of Lake Hylia.
I was going to say, it never feels good grinding money out here, so...
Okay, or you're just leaving.
Yeah,
It's fine.
give it a try. I just went, nope. I think there is a chance that it drops. They'll drop a bluebee, which would have
Yeah,
solved
and
all
if
the
you're really
problems.
committing, the tree outside of Hylia does hit you can hit that for 3. Now, Drew, are you going to go to Hyrule Castle Ferry?
That's an important question.
That's a very important question today.
Nope, it's going to happen. No, it's going to talk the guard, but
No.
yes. Oh, ooh.
He wants this 20. He's heading out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you go out this way with bombs and ZL and you don't, it's not hidden foolish, I'm not sure what you're doing, Blythe.
Yeah. Well, I know what you'll do. You'll do the rest of the seed and then come back to this as your last location and then go, oh.
Yeah, so for once, Drew's opponent gets the strength before him. We'll see if it matters, honestly, but it's a good sign.
Yeah, promising. They're for a good race.
Yeah, we really are here cheering for a good race today.
Yeah, I was going to say the guys. I think they've both been at SGL before. But it's the first time they got.
Drew has not been at SGL before.
Oh right, okay.
Nope, this is Drew's time first SGL. You're talking about that. It's both of our first time.
Duh.
Mario going to be respawning that bomb drop. As long as you don't pick up the bomb drop, reload that area, you can get more bombs. Nice little trick that by this time in DC, you're going to be out of bombs. It's a great thing to have. Yeah, so Drew is not going to be missing that. Drew also has the ability to do Light Medallion Forest if that is something he so chooses. Again, he will not choose it because he is very good at this.
Yeah, it's,
but he could.
Be a rookie mistake, that one, I think. So.
Yeah.
These guys are not rookies at all.
Oh, they certainly are not. What, like former multi-world champion, like persistent presences in the top tournament?
Yeah.
These guys are good.
So, I'm curious to see. All right. Just farm cash.
Cash for bomb going, maybe?
Makes sense. I could definitely see an adult chip coming
And grab,
very soon.
and grab the boulder by Market. That boulder is a must-do when it is convenient, because it is never convenient to walk out there.
Yeah. Oh.
Potential reward here.
It's a big boy.
And he got the Valley to marinate him, which I don't know if he had. Second magic.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm not sure if it's that rewarding because of the location of the other magic, but
Yeah,
I think the Valley to marinate hint is going to change his route there slightly. Yeah.
Can now place FW now, I suppose.
Exactly. Oh yeah, that's also true. We start with Furor's Wind in these settings, which more settings should have start with FW. It's such a good setting because you get to route more dynamically and fluidly, and you get to do cool stuff.
Yeah.
And you want to do cool stuff.
Yeah, because there's stuff with flags and things like that you can pull off with Furor's Wind. Because it just
Yeah.
runs.
Oh, is that a hammer?
That's a hammer.
Ooh, that isn't. Where were those irons?
Oh.
They were Mondos, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is a fully accessible hammer.
So Drew's going to do Valley's Child. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if it's letter, which letter is going to be having a pretty big effect on the seed, you can just dive in, turn it in, grab the domain checks of convenience.
Oh, of course, because they've got the scale, so yeah, all you need to do is like.
Yeah,
if
that's
it is
actually a
letter.
very convenient route. Mario.
Oh no.
You need to hit the rupees. Just sit. You just need to do that. I mean, those blue rupees are pains in the butt.
Yeah.
Particularly when you're feeling twitchy, moving side to side precisely.
Yeah, 'cause that's the
is such a hard skill.
Yeah, because I think you experienced it yourself as well. It's just like when you actually play it, even like in the tournament matches, whether it be online or in person, you're shaking.
Oh yeah, you should. Yeah.
Dude.
By the time I got off the stage the other day, I was literally shaking.
Yeah.
I had to like go and like actually like warm up afterwards because I was shivering so much at that point.
Yeah, because it's just like even like little things that are just normal just aren't normal anymore.
Exactly. So the fact that these players have performed so well in this high pressure environment, more props to them, right?
It's a skill in itself, to be perfectly honest. So
honestly, and the other thing that's really impressed me about meeting all these people in the community and being able to hang out with them and be in a tournament with them in person is that all these really good players are very humble. Like, they're just the coolest guys to hang out with, and they're not at all, you know, in your face about how good they are.
That looks like a boomerang in the waterfall.
Well, that's convenient, but not what we'd want, ideally.
Get confirmation in a second.
Yep,
There we are.
that's the ring. And one more hint here. Go through domain is a maybe. The domain now is a maybe. You have Serenade.
Another Jill fishing hint.
Yeah.
Both dead.
Yeah. Go back to that original route you're going after. Go out to South Field for that hammer, and then start going to town on your paths. You've got Drew's gonna just finish Bombchu bowling because he doesn't want to just forget that he thought about doing it and then left.
Yeah, especially because with them having the knowledge of the hammer, it basically means they're going to go dull, they're going to go grab that hammer, and then they've got a lot of stuff to do as
Yeah,
a dull.
they have all of, you know, mod the fact that they've already gone and done that loop up around that this little like dip up trail. They've done like nothing up there.
Yeah.
This is gonna be so efficient for them. Also, little wins for time there as well with the hammer, doing the Goron Maze, doing a bunch of the checks around doing Medigoron if you choose to do that hint. It's so much faster with hammer. That's basically my heuristic about whether I do Medigoron is do I have the hammer.
Yeah, it's there. I do find it quite satisfying when you use the hammer and then you can just use it. You've got your crouch stab.
Oh
sit
yes,
there
that's
and
so
just
good.
Pop, 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 straight through.
I really love that. The fact that the Master Store's damage storage, which you will see these runners use throughout the seed as a method of dealing damage, they also can store properties of attacks in it, including the ability to break boulders. So, yeah, you can just stab boulders. It's great.
Yep. Power crouch stabbing. That's the official.
Yes, the power crouch stab, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a glitch trick thing that comes out, quality, more like, that comes about because they did not actually assign a damage value to the crouch stab in the original game.
Yeah, and sit there and they fixed it in Majora's Mask and then completely removed it from Wind Waker.
Yeah, Wind Waker. Maybe you can just steal someone else's sword instead.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Wind Waker, they're delightful people.
Yeah, also they've had their tournament here as well.
Yes, so congratulations to Advocate, KitKat, and Clarion for being first, second, and third, respectively.
Oh, GG. Oh, you paid attention to it. Okay, fair play.
I've been watching their main tournament when I'm at work. It's a very fun game to watch.
Oh, excellent.
So Drew's going straight for that hammer. I think he's just going to be sweeping up around the trail crater area, fire, and You're going to see fire, you're going to see DC, and then we'll see what he's got.
Okay, was Mario picking up Song of Time off Minuet? Okay.
Now that's a not in logic Song of Time.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the most impactful song. The only really nasty checks, I don't know. Actually, no, I take that back. There's 2 checks that really hard require Song of Time. Both of them require iron boots, and we have iron boots. Thinking about the river chest and water and the infamous GTG toilet.
Yeah. Something, GTG key logic.
Oh, yes. Maybe I was calling for GTG key logic earlier.
No. Well, seeing as though Spirit's not going to wield his head, then we might have to rely on the backup of GTG. No Mario picking up that skill too?
Yes.
So they kind of both runners are sort of like treading over ground the other one sort of done at the moment, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, I do like drooness hopping into Lake here real quickly. He was thinking about doing Southfield and didn't have the money for it, although if you don't have the money for it, you can grab those 20s. That's actually a great farming spot if you have irons. If you are forced to use the irons, use them for good. Use them for money. Oh, not required, but oh dear.
That exists.
That is not at all required. That is a mere shield. Oh dear. I don't like that. I don't like that. That is our admin star who remembered that Lost Woods was Path to Bongo, pointing out that we have not seen anything else in Lost Woods except for a scale. Everything is we've gotten hints. Yes. I was about to say that. Sorry. I'm tired, but I am not completely out of memory banks yet.
My brain just doesn't have the RAM capacity to usually absorb a lot of this information.
Yeah. But no, I do like seeing Drew check this. Again, the point about the scale being the only path item, but also there's a thing I've noticed with if you get a sometimes hinted a place, that means that by definition it could not have been hinted foolish.
Yes.
So it means that those leftover checks are a teeny bit more likely to be a thing. Now, of course, are they a useful thing? No.
Oh, dear.
But they're a teeny bit more likely to be a thing.
So you might see a rover. Twin rover.
Oh, yeah. We need to see another strength. It's a very good thing that both our runners have that strength of Hyrule Castle.
Yeah.
That is a potentially obnoxious location.
Oh, yeah. I've lost location that once several times.
Oh, yeah. I've started simply routing that because I don't want to last location. I've won a couple races recently because I've learned to accept that check will be slow, and I just have to accept that as part of my reality.
Yeah.
So it is good seeing that neither of them missed it.
Yeah.
Because it's just crushing when you see someone miss an early check and just, they're not coming back for that one.
Yeah, exactly.
They're hoping for a random happiness of having another strength available.
Yeah, but like I say, it's one of them checks where you'll just end up doing the rest of the seed before you come back for it. So.
Yeah. I think just about any one-off child check can be said to be that. It's why both of our runners being really heads up and routing Dompe digging was really good, because that's another one of those kind of deadly checks. It really hurts seeing Drew have to farm money here.
Yeah.
It's one of the things when you're thinking about some of the greater meta thinking here is routing your consumables, and money is a consumable.
Yes. Surprisingly hard,
Yes, it's really difficult. Yeah, Drew is showing off that this little patch of grass here, good place for consumables. Grass patches are good for that.
Obviously, Mario doing Chargoran City, which
yeah, you'll be able to
anyone
finish that
remembers
out.
the quals. So they always have a major item.
Oh yeah. Honestly, it's the same thing as with. This is the same requirements as that Hyrule Castle Fairy, so it can be just as annoying to get to as well. But just like that Hyrule Castle Fairy, you need ZL and bombs for so many things. It's going to come in eventually.
Yeah. But also with Jewel Hint as well, with Chargods, that's...
nothing important.
Yeah. Also, Mario cut the cutscene in half there.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I've never seen that one before.
I
That's
knew
a good
it's
point
possible.
out. Good shout. I did not see that. Alright, so we're gonna see Drew go up for that big whole DMC area clear, trail clear, area clear. Yeah, I think the Tektite Grotto is a... This does depend on when Mario chooses to route field and how he chooses to route field. I think right now he split his child one to go back and do DC.
Yeah.
So he is in a different place in the seed than Drew.
Yeah.
I think he may be okay because the impetus for Tektite Grotto was going to walk to Valley. However, from this location in Kakiri Forest, I personally like doing South Field to Valley, so he may not get that route.
Yeah.
We all did double take on that one, Drew. Trust me, we all did.
Another thing I quite like to do is to get South Field is, especially with Serenade, is like basically play Serenade and then come up the field as if to head towards Kakiri Forest.
Yeah, particularly when this kind of, when you don't have a great spawn as a child, because one of the things about Scarlet Prelude is that your child spawn has a lot more options, which means it's not as likely to be in one of the 3 most likely locations of Kakariko, Market, and Kakiri.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, those are also locations you really kind of want to be most often as a child.
Yeah.
Drew going for this. I know this is not hard. I know this is not hard. I just haven't thought through enough to learn it.
I've tried doing it once or twice, and it is hard. I can't
It's a matter of like timing when the cutscenes hit the cutscene trigger, when you hit the bomb triggers, and I'm not quite sure how to do it. I haven't seen it yet. I want to learn. It's probably a teeny bit faster than a lot of the other ways to do it, but it looks really cool.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I can say about watching Drew play all this weekend. Just all this stuff that if it's faster, it's a teeny bit faster, but it looks so good.
Yeah, he's got definitely got a bit of swag and panache.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. So yeah, follow our runners, drooness and MrMario7788 if you want to see more.
But yeah, so it's just like, obviously we've definitely got both runners covering ground that the other runners have both done. I'm trying to think, it's just like, so you can see we've got Drew, we'll literally just go up to fire. Obviously that will give us new checks. So, but it's like Mario is like suffering a disadvantage just because of the lack of hammer knowledge. So
it does depend on how he chooses to get to Valley, because he knows Valley is required for Baronade, and routing out to Valley from Kakiri in some fashion is probably it's not necessarily the fastest way to get to Valley, but it is the way that will get you the most checks along the way, which is equally valuable.
yeah, especially with bomb bag as well. So if you're going to leave here, get remote field.
Yeah, so it depends on what he does with the Tektite Grotto. If he chooses to route it along with that, if he chooses to leave it until he's riding opponent GTG, if that's even something he chooses to do. Oh, yeah, more swag from Drew. It's unnecessary, but looks good. I'm fairly sure it's just as fast as to drop the bomb and jump, but you can also steal, drop, and hop.
Good, gotta make it look good, man.
Yeah, you are being streamed to all of Speedgaming. You're here in front of a live audience of all of these nerds. You gotta show off, right?
Yeah. Show us how it's done. Well, they kind of already have throughout the tournament.
They really have, yeah. This has been there's been like master classes in routing, in technique, in mentality. Like this, like sheer like untiltableness has like really carried out. It's very sad that the tiebreaker match was not able to be restreamed, because everyone should just imagine Rock Chalk being told when he won, just going, how?
But why?
But yeah, just like trying to keep on a level keel when something seems to go wrong from your perspective is such a powerful skill.
Yeah. It's something like being able to keep calm as well. It's just like, it's not done until it's done.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, even if you're having a bad time with the seed, and especially in a 1v1 scenario, you never know. Your opponent might be having a worse time. So.
Oh yeah. And bouncing off of.
Damn.
Drew, did you just? For the record, our runners are wearing white noise
Headsets.
Yeah, they're wearing headsets that are pumping white noise. They are wearing game audio earbuds under it. They cannot hear us. They cannot hear that. But I think Drew somehow knew we were talking about how cool his execution was.
Well, no, I'm not really one for like feeling energies and stuff like that, but I definitely appreciate it.
He just knew, I'm sure.
Yeah. Outstanding work, sir. I bloody love you.
Get that money. Good job. It does also take like the awareness to realize like, oh, this is a non-required check or non-required item, but it's an item that will really, really help. Like 200 rupees, half of which I will immediately throw on the ground.
Yeah.
200 rupees.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, they're not going to need to buy anything, but it's like, you know, it's, again, rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Yeah, this route coming up Serenade into field is actually a little dangerous for Mario right now.
Oh.
Because this is not a... OOT is Sarius. Okay.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm just looking over Star's shoulder here to see if we have Minuet information. Okay, so Minuet is Burning Cack and OT is Saria's Song. We are expected to have Saria's Song... No, it doesn't matter. We can do either one. But that Song of Time is weirdly positioned in the seed. Ooh, hi. We got something in Southfield. Bomb juice. If you have not been watching these settings, why are we carrying a rock? I don't think the rock was important. But if you haven't been following these settings, I was perplexed by the rock for a minute. Okay,
yeah, okay.
Weren't you? No, if you've not been following these settings, bomb shoes are in big chests. This is really nice in the early game when you need to find early explosives or you want to have an alternative, faster explosive. It is torturous in the late game when you're one check from go and you find yet more bomb shoes.
Yeah, and shoes may be in big chests, but they are not considered in logic, so there's no logic busting. Well, no more than usual, at least, anyway.
Oh yes, the usual amount of disrespectful logic.
Yeah.
It's like art. You need to know what the rules are so you can break them. That's logic. Logic is like art.
Yeah. But Mario, for South, however, I think you were absolutely right.
Yeah, this is dangerous for him unless he chooses to you purposefully route Tech Grotto. He might be in trouble here.
Yeah.
Although, counterpoint. What does he have? What else appealing ideas does he have? How fast is he going to run out of other ideas?
Yeah, he doesn't have that many options, sort of. I mean, Child Spirit, maybe?
Child Spirit, I mean, from Drew's perspective, that would be good. From his perspective, that's just checks. The two Child Spirit first checks are really our checks you should be doing if you have any indication that you need spirits, such as a potentially path mirror shield. Yeah, and yeah, okay, bow, nice. Any indication you have that, but it's also a matter of you don't really want that to be the case. I don't think either of our runners had. I don't think either of our runners had bombs when they went out to Colossus. So although most likely it is going to be for spirit access, who knows?
Yeah, but
It could be for the Colossus Fairy.
yeah, but Mario's going to find a bottleneck quite quickly, I think.
Yeah, there just really isn't much stuff that's that appealing, honestly. Because you've done. Yeah, there just isn't much appealing left at all.
Yeah, like I say, it's just that you kind of got. Obviously, you got Colossus Fairy, which you mentioned. You got Child Spirit, potentially other checks in Spirit there as well. But obviously, like with what we know of the seed so far, there might be something in Spirit. But yeah, it's not.
We should also keep an eye on our key situation. I believe that Drew did do the first check. So if Mario elects to go into fire, he'll be locked out immediately.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're finally gonna get to see some new checks on Drooness' side.
Where's this leading to? Oh. I'm making face here because this looks like ice.
Yeah.
And ice is very interesting here because you probably want to come back to ice. So actually, no, wait. Actually, I like this better. You drop your FW here.
Well, the thing is, well, it's actually you can completely full clear the area just with having the iron boots, so especially like for fountain.
And you can leave your Forest Wind there if you need to get the long shot.
Yeah. So.
I guess it's not the worst idea.
Yeah.
If you don't have an idea, just go do this thing that you need to do eventually, and get it out of the way while you try and figure out what you're doing.
Yeah. So obviously Mario's going to be knowledgeable enough to be able to ascertain that he's definitely choked up by something. So it's like, let's go here. Maybe we might find something to break it.
Game? I don't think we do.
No, I haven't seen a hint for it. No.
Yeah, that would be a fairly live option for a I've missed something weird early game. Like that's something I could see Mario attempt to route after this. Fire to bongo.
Fire to bongo. Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna get very This is no wonder we're so bottlenecked. We've got a path here in fire behind this hammer because there's no keys without the hammer.
And that was
that was a very slick setup for that. Again, everyone has their fingerprint on how they approach that.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own way of doing it, and it's amazing. We took us that long to figure it out. Amazing. Yeah, so we'll see drooness go up fire. Hopefully, find whatever his path to bongo is along the way.
Nothing on the iceberg. Are you pick the bottom of the fan, or?
He has not been here yet, so I'm not sure why he wouldn't go over to the ferry. He'd think maybe he's thinking about walking out, but no. If you're walking out, you'd go two directions.
Yeah. Also, that iceberg is broken apparently. There.
Oh yeah, yeah. Iceberg. I mean, it's made out of ice. You wouldn't imagine it to have that much traction. But there we go. He gets the jump slash up. Fun fact: he can't get a bigger on sword. Drooness is a bro. Talking to the Goron. He freed the Gorons. He freed the Gorons. He's being a bro to Gorons everywhere.
Alright, free to Goron. Seed's over. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Later. We out.
But yeah, looking like Fire Bosky's not just lying around near the entrance. So we're going to be seeing a bit more. But Mario taking the opportunity to
grab a couple extra skulls. Again, he feels bottlenecked. This is the thing he has to do, and it's got 3 easy skulls in it. That's a great option, actually, now that I think about it. Now, we know it's not the Seed's idea of the option. But do we ever respect the Seed's opinion?
Not as much as I should.
Yeah, that's true. You should respect it exactly enough. I'm not sure how much that is, though.
Yeah, I'll, if I find out, I'll let you know.
Okay, great, thanks.
Okay, so let's deep in the fire.
Ooh, there is something in ice. Time to send these bugs to a frosty grave.
Goodbye, bugs. It was a good time.
Thanks for the memories. Fun memories of walking around for the better part of an hour with you in my pocket. This room, though.
Yeah, this is the worst room in the game.
How many hours have we wasted collectively in this room?
That's just scary numbers, and I don't want to go.
Yeah, let's just not think about it. Anyway. Sad day. I wanted it to be something. I mean, we know it's going to be at least marginally interesting song. Well, no, it's his opponents.
Yeah, we know this is a horse.
It's opponents. Never mind. Believe that. Ooh, this actually opens up some options for Mario as far as getting to the Seed's opinion about where he should be going.
Yeah, is that they should be able to figure out retroactively once he gets a bit more information. So
there's our big chest.
Okay.
It's unfortunate. He doesn't have the hint that Fire Temple is to bongo. So the question is, how far do you go?
Oh.
It looks like he's not just going to sand quit, though, so... I mean, he got the hammer early. I don't think that pushing the hammer is a bad plan. And again, what appealing does he have?
I mean, this is definitely a choice, but
I mean, there's also the argument just at least go to the shortcut.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh, I like this
Get
actually.
FW.
No, I like this. You can come back in with the key, if the potential key on Bobagia, so you don't have to drop out at a weird location and fire. And hey, if you just actually walk off, you already got your FW preset. I don't think about that every single time I walk across that bridge. What do you mean?
I was just going to say, that's a key.
Hon. There you go.
You need that.
You need that. That opens doors.
But that actually is not.
So, yes, I agree here. Adraxis, that was dramatic recovery. That's very good. I like it. I've got to admit it. It's pretty good.
Outstanding work.
Yep. Weird. Yep.
I'd definitely be curious to see where Drew would go after Fireball. Does he follow Mario and Ice, or?
It depends. I mean, might have a few more options. Honestly, as much as I hate to say it, water calls. Particularly if your hover boots are the next thing you find.
Yeah.
Because with hover boots, you can do the vast majority of water.
Why do I feel like Kakiri Sword is going to put its head in and mess everything up?
Because that's what happens when Deku isn't open?
Yeah. So.
Well, Mario's getting a horse, so he has... The only thing this would really do for you, practically, is faster ride across field if you... But only faster while you're riding the horse. Getting on and off the horse is actually not as fast as one might like. And it would also give you a better big pose. You can do big pose without Epona, but you don't want to.
Yeah, there is a way to cheese it, but the odds aren't in your favor.
Yeah, if you have the option, avoid it.
Isn't that like 1 in 10 if you don't have Eponas? That you get
It's about you can spawn it pretty consistently, but it's about a 40% chance to get the big po. So it's 100% chance when you don't want it, and 0% chance when you do.
True words are never spoken.
This is exactly how probability works. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Not reading the hint stone? Ooh, interesting. We got it. Well, that would explain a potential Goron Tunic path with these potential storms to.
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right.
The bomb bag, as far as we know, is pretty cut and dry, needed for fire. But there could just be another bomb bag out there, and that storms could be to. I know what I'm doing.
Also, it's slightly late, but happy 1 hour, everyone.
Yeah, happy 1 hour.
How are we all doing, guys?
How are you doing, everybody? That was a pretty weak woo. Come on.
Come on. Give us a big woo.
There we go.
Thanks.
Are we not woo girls?
No, we're not woo. We're not wooers.
Yeah, we're not wooing enough here. Yeah, but happy 1 hour.
Yeah.
I said this earlier, but follow those runners. Aside from being in the grand finals, they are cool.
Yeah.
And they do cool things in this game, and if you like watching this game, you'll like watching them.
Yep, and also shout out to the trackers as well, the Angles and the Adraxis as well. So the one taking care of all the menus and keeping us right.
What Super Metroid Dash Randomizer champion Adraxis?
Wow, GG.
Yeah, and yeah, Levi, you're my new favorite person to talk with.
No,
You're like a new favorite person to commentate with. This is great.
Well, I think you're magnificent. So.
Wonderful. Well, Mario's getting his Mew Shield. That's awesome.
Oh, okay, and then he'll go, uh-oh.
He's getting the skull as well, so that's going to take him to 9. Drooness is learning once again the big run is a hook shot, and he's just like, I wish I hadn't read that hint the first time. Why do you have to show me it again?
Yeah. I'm very, very curious to know where the adult trade quest item is and like
Yeah,
whereabouts
what
it
it is, more the point. Because whether it's flame check or not matters a lot.
So, because obviously that would be... Because I'm thinking, like, what's the densest areas that the runners have, really, at the moment? And it's
I
like...
think going back into fire might be Drew's best idea. Ooh, Mario's getting on that horse.
I think this is a GTG.
I mean, GTG is strong, but
It's out of logic. So,
yeah,
but,
it is out of logic, but you could try and figure out where it is in logic if you really were struggling.
yeah, so...
Between knowing that you need Rudo's letter at some point in the seed, you know you need Rudo's letter at some point in the seed, effectively. So you know there's probably a way to get this horse. So where are you going, Drew?
Back to Margaret?
Oh,
That was
right,
boss key? Go
Boss
back
key?
child. Okay.
Yeah, for the record, that boss key is going to show up on the light arrow cutscene when we have the shadow and spirit medallions. I really want to see Deep Fire, but there's also been a thing that's been happening all weekend where the scene seems to be screaming Deep Fire and then has nothing. So I say, in absence of that hint, I don't blame him for dipping. Oh, he's doing Child Spirit. I like that.
Yeah, okay. I approve of this one. So, just let's say you've got like...
is he just hoping that the Rudo's letter is right there?
Yeah, because you've got like GDG and you've got... well, GDG, which is out of logic, Child Spirit, which is in logic.
Wow, we've been given major awards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we've just been handed the lovely trophies.
The
that
trophies.
That are
just like, oh no, did I actually win something? No, I did not. No. So I'm going to put them... can I just put them down the side?
Yeah, we won
there?
the trust of the organizers.
Yeah.
To be given these trophies to give to our winners.
But yeah, Mario's very, very much out of logic.
Ta-da, it's a trophy. Yeah, we can set it down. We don't need it at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mario's going out of logic, but it's I think it's a defensible out of logic.
Yeah.
Like, you know you need to get Rudo's letter eventually, right?
Yeah, and it's like because the thing is as well, if you don't find, say if the adult trade quest item is here.
Then you know a lot about the seed structure.
Exactly, yeah, so then you can start working out retroactively. It's just like, right, okay.
Yeah,
so need the letter to get the points
to get a very valuable
long shot
location.
So.
I don't mind the thinking from Drew's perspective. This is actually a pretty valuable child spirit because he knows he needs to be in spirit. So there probably is a key in child side. You can probably climb. He might be able to get something useful to get him closer. He also knows there's a big chest on the right hand.
The right hand, yes, of course.
Well, there is a big chest here in GTG. Out of logic, we received a gold scale.
Okay.
So there's our mirror shield. That's interesting to know. That means that our mirror shield is behind Rudo's letter.
Yeah, so it's either behind Rudo's letter or adult trade quest item.
What was mirror shield to? What was mirror shield path to?
The scale is
No. I know what I'm asking here. I'm asking what was the mirror shield potential on the path to? The scale was on the path to Bongo. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I was just getting myself confused. So I thought it was path to Baronade because they both start with B.
Fair.
And that would make zero sense with that layout. Trust me, I'm considered a logical expert runner.
I don't think I don't believe in logic. I don't think it exists. I think people just make it up to sound smart.
Spirit key logic, just like lay out some tarot cards, maybe some throw some dice, and then just look at them and be like, yeah, that's the logic.
Yep.
That's exactly how spirit key logic works. It's not at all the whole idea of, oh my gosh, hold up. I will stop shitposting and we'll look at those. Okay, bomb bag.
And we also got a big chest in the center of the maze as well.
Yeah, that can be very dangerous, though. I don't love seeing a big chest in the maze when I come here without a good loadout.
Okay, and also that's out of logic as well, because we still don't have access to get Song of Time from Minuet, technically.
Yes. So that big chest is behind one of, or either of, Ocarina of Time or Minuet. Or Ocarina of Time or Burn Cack.
Yep.
So that big chest is a dangerous big chest.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a trap, but I'm saying it could make you burn a lot of time for something that's very unlikely to be required.
Also, as well, before we went live, I remember you saying we want some logical shenanigery. Thought we weren't going to get it, but I think we might be getting it.
We're getting some logical shenanigans with this relationship between the hook shot and the Rooter's letter. Yeah, well, let's keep talking. So we are going to be seeing Child Spirit. This is, although this is probably, if you did a vanilla playthrough, this is probably how you did this room. The odds of this being in logic are low.
Yeah.
But we don't care.
What was on the central chest?
The central chest in Spirit was Vosky?
Okay.
Yeah. So the odds of this being in logic are, this is fine. But going through this door, going through the next key door is not.
Okay.
So this is fine.
Oh, wait, yeah, because right hand's 5 keys or 3
5
keys in a long
keys or
shot.
3 keys in a long shot. And 3 keys in a long shot typically only comes in if it's a item that locks your long shot or your mirror shield.
Yeah.
But the reason that the spear key logic does actually exist is to assume that you've invented a better idiot and that you have decided that instead of going for your items, you're going to open all the doors. So if you choose to open those doors in an order that is suboptimal, the game wants to make sure that you're going to be able to actually finish the game in what we call beatable only, this is all locations reachable.
Yes.
In beatable only, which is you may see if you ever watch Ocarina of Time Randomizer League Seed, that is stipulation is not there. It does not expect you to be able to reach every single location of the game. So you might randomly not have enough keys to proceed in forest or fire.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're on automatic pilot and you get to a door and you just go, huh? Why isn't this opening?
Why can't I open it? Kikiri sword. Ooh. Well, that is a fascinating development. And I love Drew's awareness that he hasn't done this ferry. This ferry is a very inconvenient ferry.
I had to say it earlier, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, just wait for Kikiri Sword to put its head in.
Oh, yeah, yep. I mean, that's not at all unlikely considering we are looking at the Forest Medallion after Deku Tree. And also, Deku Tree is kind of a nice thing to have.
It's quick.
It's quick. Also, depending on where the keys are in Spirit, if there is a key on the near Armos Mirror Shield check, that could be why Mirror Shield is required in Logic.
Nice, Greg. Well, the other thing is as well, it's just like if they want to go and pursue that Kikiri Sword, go and do Deku Tree, that minuets on Burning Cag, so you don't have access
You're
to
not
that.
getting. There's no good way to do it. I'd say the good way to do it, if there is one, would absolutely be just save quitting and walking from your save warp.
Yeah. Even that's still not fun, but...
Nah, but you don't really get an option. Oh. Drew doesn't believe the paths he's gotten so far.
Okay.
I'm actually okay with that. This is, we're gonna see Drew do a trick called Flame Storage. This is one of the, I like to call standard glitchless with an asterisk.
Yeah, that's a good description.
Yeah, the asterisk includes ground jumps, exactly one clip in Shadow Temple, and this flame storage trick where you're able to put the stick away and pull it back out later as long as the torch is still loaded.
Yeah,
Does
it's
that help?
basically, yeah, I was
There you
going to
go.
say, because it's mainly like, it's slightly less glitchless than modern day OOT glitchless.
Yes. Yeah, it's got a couple of quality of life things. A lot of it's just because we want to have a game that's interesting and isn't too easy to break open with the fact that you can literally program other games with this game. This game, if you don't put rails on it, this game is more glitch than game.
Yeah, I was going to say, so...
So,
But like, there are different rule sets.
yeah, there's the most prominent one would probably be Dungeon Door Requirement, where a lot more tricks are allowed, but you still have to actually have enough, have the actual items you need to open the
Yeah,
door.
'cause I think that's more, that kind of stemmed from No I Am Wrong Warp as well. I'm not, but I don't really particularly
Yeah,
follow
you
the
probably
glitchless
shouldn't be asking
scene,
us
so-
about that because I am a appreciator of glitch sets, and I'm an appreciator of glitches, but as a randomizer player, I like playing glitchless because I like tearing the seat open and just looking inside and being like, what do I have here?
Yeah, I mean, like a sort of half-jokingly, you'll turn around and say that I can't even spell ESS turn. So,
Yeah. Although I actually do a couple ESS turns and setups now. They're helpful.
Oh wow. Oops. I don't know, because I don't have like I play on VVC, but I don't have the adapter, so it's usually just not worth trying.
Yeah. I've shown people my controller before.
Oh, Mario!
Oh,
I'm going to the turret.
when you try to get fast, sometimes you go slow.
Yep. Oopsie.
Yeah, just didn't quite grab that before jumping in. Like the void out there that would have been so slick if he had gotten that. Oh well.
Yeah, I think Mario definitely wants that center chest.
Yeah, and again, we know that that chest is either fantastic or absolute bait.
Yeah.
Nothing in between.
It'll be the fourth slingshot.
Yeah, the fourth slingshot, absolutely. Man, considering how deep that chest, we know that chest is very deep in logic.
Yeah, because again, it's like with the one key being on the right side, I believe that makes it Song of Time Lock, so it's still.
I don't like this for Mario because he just opened up the infamous GGG toilet check. That check involves being underwater for tens of seconds.
And that's.
He can currently be underwater for 8 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would say it's it's double the water time is double the heat timer, I believe. So.
Yeah, but he cannot be underwater very long at all.
Yep.
So I don't know what the plan is, but it's probably going to involve at least fairy revival if he has one.
He's going to do some.
You can do a little manipulation by turning your iron boots on and off. This is one of those like rando exclusive things because we have iron boots. Oh, he actually pulled that off. Very nice,
wow.
sir. Okay.
Yeah.
But he did spawn the chest, which is the most important part.
Oh, unlucky pal.
Nice.
But at least you know what it is. You
know
can come back and get the key if you want.
If you really are pushing for that key, but if there's any keys in the maze, maybe you do, but.
Tell you, I haven't been sharp enough on key counting, so.
Yeah, one of the nice things about one of the more recent randomizer updates is that you get a little bit of a key count whenever you pick one up.
Yes.
So.
And also, you can pause the menu and it'll tell you here how many keys are in the dungeon, how many you've got, and how many you've used. Or you can work out how many you've used.
Yes, that is really wonderful because, yes, key counting is a skill. You need to be able to keep track of what you're doing. I have ADHD. This is hard.
Props to the devs for putting that one in.
Yeah, thanks for thinking of us, y'all.
But yeah, at least we get to see that the center of the maze. So I'm going to surmise there's going to be at least one key in the maze.
Yeah, it's likely, but we also have the silver block room.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not guaranteed.
Oh, of course, yeah, and that could completely mess up that. No, you would need all 9 keys. So yeah,
you logically need all 9 keys. Mm-hmm. Again, assuming that your goal, the logic of the randomizer assumes that your goal is just to open every door, not to get items in an intelligent fashion. There isn't a key.
Oh.
Unless he opened a door earlier. Oh, he must have opened the first door earlier. There we go.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, good.
Nothing in Deku so far.
Yeah, that is an interesting thing, because there was a big chest, but not necessarily relevant big chest.
Just choose. Hovers! Ooh.
Oh, now that is interesting. Like I said, there was nothing in between, right?
Yeah.
So, the game expects you to... Oh, dear. The game expects you to do Burning Cack.
Yeah, so with Shadow being the stone, yeah, so that would be the order of... Ugh.
Yeah, we got Logic I asked for Logic Spy, so we got it.
Yeah.
So the Mirror Shield doesn't necessarily mean anything particular about Spirit. It does mean something in particular about that Song of Time.
Yeah.
That is so interesting, actually.
So, yeah, so it's like... Might be...
Yeah, let me just keep on talking. Yeah, let me talk.
So, I don't know, so it might be looking like it's a logical AD.
Yeah, we have a logical AD. Mm-hmm. Like, that is a logical AD right there. We have to get Burning Cack to get to Sacred Forest Meadow to get our Song of Time, to get the 2 keys to get that are in song time lock checks to get to the center of the maze, or we could just jump over Mido's stupid head.
Yeah, and for the benefit of don't know what we're referring to, we mean a logical AD, AD meaning all dungeons. So basically the logic expects you to be able to do it, then be able to complete all the dungeons within the game. However, there may be some skips and things like that where maybe we can avoid that on that one, but the thing is, the hints themselves will be geared towards that. So,
exactly.
So you might have to take all the hints with a pinch of salt at the moment.
Yes,
So,
these hints are going to be a miss. So, given those hovers are accessible without, well, what do we know? We know that if we have something in very deep fire, oh dear, fire isn't accessible without that.
yeah, we
Logically not accessible without that, potentially.
Ugh. Oh god, yeah.
Depending on the key layout at the top of fire, you may not be able to beat Fulvaccio without them.
Yeah, but obviously we know there's a major. So that must be Dins. Must be somewhere
Dins?
at the top there.
Yeah, Din's high in fire. Yeah. Oh man, that's exciting. It could also be Arcade. It could also be Ruda's letter.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh, this is making my brain hurt now.
Yeah. It could be, yeah, but again, I don't have. What I typically do when I'm commentating at home is I have my actual tracker open that I would use if I was playing the seeds, so I actually get the same information that I would keep for myself.
Yeah.
Here, I just get these guys, which are way more fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
My tracker.
So, chat still doing a grand job.
Yeah.
As well as the trackers.
Well, like, remember before if it's a trade custody, we might need the wallet for increasing KZ for trade custody.
Transfer pillar, too. Yes, that's true. Yeah, there's also true. There's another thing that's pointed out that there was a wallet in a path location.
Yeah, that was the
I
Fulvaccio
choose
one.
to forget about that most of the time.
Yeah,
but
it's fiction. I don't
yeah.
believe.
Although to be fair, if that was true, hovers would be hovers are locked behind AD, and you would need. You can't get. We think we might be hovers locked in. With the potential of being hovers locked in fire. So we're still kind of in the question mark mode on that. Either way.
Also, another key difference just to point out for those who aren't familiar, because typically with regular race settings, we would refer to AD as getting all three of the stones. With SGL settings, we've kind of inverted it.
Yeah,
we've kind of inverted it to mean the burning cack is all dungeons. So just with the stones and shadow and spirit medallions being basically the win requirements. So forest medallion, fire medallion, water medallion, those two songs that are left there, they're extra work if needed. So.
So Drew's going to go and get these checks in Southfield that he was thinking about doing as a child and didn't have the money for. Oh, right. That's why he didn't care about fishing. There was a hint. Mario's going to go get his Kikiri sword. Very nice for him. Yeah, the game has a strength upgrade for us somewhere, and it's probably... Think it's deeper in fire? I think that's probably the thing that makes the most sense at this point, if it's just deeper in fire.
Yeah.
I think it's about the only thing that makes more sense at this point.
It's definitely going to sort of bust the seed open. Because the thing is, as well, it could be like...
We got, nothing left, and the Kikiri sword does open us up with quite a lot.
Because, I mean, it could be strength too, because it requires spirit completion.
It's true, and that would also open things up more, too.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. What is it? More claps for Adraxis.
Yeah.
Thank you. More new favorite people I've got here.
So yeah, Mario's obviously going to go get the Kikiri sword off the right hand there. I like this from Drew. Just
yeah.
although
Rita's
come to think of
letter,
it, what else has he
letter
got?
won't be in Shadow Temple, I don't think. I don't think Rita's letter can be in, unless it's in the first two checks. Rita's letter can't be in Shadow Temple because that center chest needs Rita's letter in some dimension. Or we need Paradox letter. Is Rita's letter a Paradox letter? Which I'm pretending Paradox letter doesn't exist. We've already had one of those seeds recently. It can't just repeat itself, right?
Okay, and apparently Dust says you live in Shadow Temple. I don't know why.
Yeah, I live in Shadow Temple. It's my house.
Okay.
That's where when I was learning the game, I fell off of the Into the Chateau Void plane enough that I started having my mail forwarded there, and then I moved in.
Oh, fair. Okay, I'm glad you're all settled in.
Yeah. It's really nice. You know, it's got ambiance, it's got torture devices, it's everything you need in a home.
Cool. So the torture rack really brings the features of the room together.
Yeah. The guillotine is an indispensable part of interior decoration.
Yeah. So get to see Pierre.
Yes, Dastar. I was the one who would paradox letter in groups. It was a piece of beauty, and if anyone wants to talk about it at some point, I have that seed. It wasn't streamed. I will send it to you if you ask me. I will pass on the trash, like people give trash to me.
I was going to say, it's almost like when you go to a beer festival when you play a rando of any description. It's just like normally people give you things and go, try this, it's awful.
Yeah, exactly. This is a lavender lemon sour. Or, this lavender lemon sour. I mean, a paradox letter that goes to Biggeron.
Yeah.
It's everything you want, right?
Yeah.
And actually, this is like, if this is a paradox letter, it's a paradox letter going to Biggeron, so.
Oh dear.
They're in collusion this weekend. Drew, please don't die.
Yeah. Oh, low health noises.
I'm also gonna. I don't think that Drew is using his usual cosmetics, actually.
No, I think the guys have been getting their seed directly put onto their SD cards for their Wii's. So hence why they're using vanilla cosmetics and sound effects and that sort of thing.
Because I know I was talking about this with Drew because we had the same favorite low health noise. We both choose the soothing tambourine of doom.
Oh yes, I think I remember you mentioning that actually around one of the fire pits, I think.
Yeah. So we both elect to make our noise less intrusive using the SFX. There are many options you can use here. You can either make your sounds less intrusive by having things like the tambourine or something.
Yeah.
Or you can make them breedhead screams.
Yeah.
You know, if that's what you want today.
Yeah. And I'm just too boring and basically just turn mine off.
Drew, dying is slow. Fortunately, he did set his Ferora's win, so if he does die, he will not lose too much progress.
Yeah. This is why we didn't panic there.
Yeah. Does not feel good, man.
Incourse partial to the frog alarm.
Never mind. Here we go. Oh, yeah. The frog alarm. I like that.
I have Weep as my Navi target sound.
Yeah, I also say, like, the worst part for me with using vanilla cosmetics was using vanilla Navi. Like, seeing Navi change colors constantly was so distracting.
Yeah.
I use the same color for every Navi because flashy light's no good.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that's fair. But we still need to find out whether that wallet is passed, and if so, that's awful.
Weep is for hovers. I know a lot of people are really partial to the dog noise for hovers.
Yeah, well, listen, the dog noise is cute. I like the comedy fold noise.
Oh, that's very good.
I can just whistle along to it when I'm playing.
Yeah, we've got to entertain ourselves somehow while we're seeing Deku again from Mario, and we're seeing the top of fire from Drew, which, if that is the wallet, I'm going to be sad about it.
Yeah.
I want this.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh, boy.
There we go. There's something that maybe isn't a wallet. Have we seen two wallets? I don't think we've seen two wallets.
No,
it could
I
be a
don't
wallet.
think we have, no.
It'd be very funny because then there'd be both the wallets there and you know their path. So it's like, do you get a central pillar or do you just sigh and go and buy some blue fire?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to like be on highest Goron, which actually isn't the highest Goron, but it just gets called highest Goron.
Yeah.
It's going to break everyone's brain there while I sort the levels out in my head.
Yeah. Fire Temple is a mystery doll. Drew, please. You know that they are just twitchy as I'll get out up here because those are normally something you see someone like have a very smooth approach to because they've done it, you know, how many times this week?
Yeah.
Like, you don't twitch on that unless you are feeling it.
Yeah, I was going to say, because again, like guys, I think everyone's basically played the equivalent of 2 matches a day. And
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, so like pretty much since the tournament started, so just I don't think it gets easier.
Yeah, I don't think it's easier, but also I think one thing I'll note is that because of the actual in-person thing, I feel less seed bleed.
Yeah.
I feel like it's easier for me to like keep track of where I am in different seeds when I'm like in an in-person tournament, which is just I don't know why. I don't think there's any reason for it, any like particular interesting reason for it, but it's just something I've noticed.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't feel anything particular myself in that one. So, because we've been too busy doing stuff in between the matches and stuff.
Yeah, in between the matches, so we just like wipe our brains properly of them, and we don't just steep ourselves in the sea we just screwed up.
Yeah, exactly. So then going around getting food, you know, I'd sit there bumping into people, asking how they're doing, how did your game go, or what was your result, that sort of thing. So
yeah.
Okay, I'll get a look at Hammer Chest.
Has Drew skipped any keys?
Oh,
hello.
Oh.
That's just like, that is the adjustment of angle of, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Fire arrows to Bongo. That's, I mean, that could be for spirit completion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that could really be for spirit completion.
Dinsby deeper in spirit?
Or it's somewhere weird, you know?
Yeah, that mirror shield obviously was behind the scale in Lost Wood, so there's...
Oh, strength 2. Yeah, Drew is going to go straight into spirit, which I don't disagree with. As far as he knows, that mirror shield is very like pivotal to the seed. He doesn't have the kind of information that the hover boots are in the center of GTG. And frankly, the fact that we have a good sense that Rudo's letter is involved somehow in that path, either in enabling it or being completely behind it, it is very important knowledge just to find Rudo's letter on the way.
Yeah, and that strength, because that strength too will have snapped Kakiri Sword in the logic, assuming that he's going to get the keys in spirit.
So now we have Kakiri Sword in logic. Now we're going to go up spirit. And then we got... Yeah, we have to either do Paradox or find a Rudo's letter to enable going into water to get to Sometime.
And also Mario finding everything apart from just going to Tektite Grotto. Solve all of his problems.
Yeah, I guess the real question is, when does he go? Like, how much does he have left? I don't think he has much left at this point.
He must have that sort of ping in his head because he's done every other check-in field, at least I'm aware of. So, but yeah, that's really bottlenecking him hard.
Yeah, that hammer, finding the hammer early for Drew was a real benefit to this seed. And again, like, there's been less than perfect routing on all sides here, but the most important thing is being able to adapt and move forward.
Boy, another big boy.
There's Rudo's.
Okay.
Yep. There's Rudo's. So we now have Rudo's, which can allow us to get to GTG in one fashion or another.
Yes.
Frankly, I would, in Drew's situation, I'd feel fine just going to GTG from here.
Yeah, so that kind of still doesn't put the hover boots in the logic, but
it does not.
I can see Drew just doing what he can in spirit and then crossing the GTG.
You know GTG's in logic now. Actually, the hover boots are in logic now. Just in a bit of a roundabout way.
Yeah, because I mean, the thing with the Song of Time.
Well, you can get, because now we have his letter. We can get the long shot. Oh, there's our prescription.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta climb, and also ice arrows. You know, just because.
Just to Phillips place a slot in everyone's personal item tracker.
I mean, we gotta do Bongo, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't done ice arrow strats on Bongo in years.
I do them for channel points.
Yeah. That's actually really good. Actually.
Yeah, I'll do it for channel points. But yeah, they're real. The ice arrows just don't do much. They have like two little teeny edge use cases that give Bongo a unique animation in the fight that allows the fight to be done in an interesting way. It is not faster. But they also do 4 times damage with Vavagia. If you can get the snipe with one, it's a really nice way to recover a Vavagia flight cycle.
Oh, and also the sliding spikes on
the sliding spikes, yes.
Yeah, it's a morpher. You can shoot them and freeze them in place.
Yep.
So if they're just being a pin.
Oh, hello. Big Pose had a strength upgrade, which we know is strength 3.
Oh, okay.
So that's a strength 3.
Right, okay.
because
Yes,
we had
'cause-
to get the strength upgrade out of Spirit. Okay, so now Mario is going to be in an interesting location in this seed because when he goes to the top of Fire, if he goes to the top to go for Bongo, he's going to get his gold gauntlets, and you got to keep track of the fact that this pair of gold gauntlets may not mean anything.
Yeah.
We know OGC doesn't mean anything because of hints, and yeah, I don't think they can mean anything because
Yeah.
it's a very interesting. I'm a huge fan of these variable bridge condition sort of settings where the bridge is open on a variable number or type or location in logic of your settings, of your medallions or something. So in this case, the bridge opening on 3 stones means that sometimes bridges open immediately, and sometimes bridge doesn't open until you have to go finish the game.
There are more big
things in
chests.
Spirit. Okay, Zora Tunic. You know, because we all want to do Central Pillar.
Yeah. But
None of us want to do Central Pillar.
I kind of think Drew definitely has sort of like the progression advantage at the moment. So, but
Yeah, if Mario can put together exactly what he's done, he may be able to really use that GTG jip, lever off the GTG jip to stay really close in this seed. Drew clearly is ahead in the progression that the seed wishes you to follow,
yeah.
but Mario has a really interesting advantage here. But also, because Drew has the strength too, he doesn't need to go to the Song of Time Lock part of GTG. Because it was 7 keys. There were 7 keys available without Song of Time.
Yes.
So he would know Song of Time was required, but I wouldn't care. I'd keep track of it, but I wouldn't care.
Yeah, because if you already got it in there, so it might be something to bear in mind. But yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta. These hints are messy to say the least. But yeah, fascinating seed. Let's keep going.
Yeah. But yeah, Drew's pushing up.
Yeah, he'll have to go a ways. Well, Mario has to go all the way to the top. Yeah, he's almost all the way to the top. He may skip the fire arrows because he is going to be able to use Song of Time to get to the highest Goron chest.
Oh, yes.
And if he gets Strength 3, maybe he just is like, oh, that was what I was supposed to get here. I'm gone. Now, because he is behind, the intended logic train, we know he's not that behind because he has this nice sequence break where he got some really interesting out of logic item. He may feel like he should leave, and I don't think that's going to punish him too hard in this case, but we never know. I think that those are probably just for the keys and Spirit.
Yeah. But honestly, let's say with that skill there and obviously that pointing towards, because it couldn't be, it's not for the hammer, because obviously Iron's just phase 0.
Yes.
So that mirror shield, so actually coming up here.
Oh, it expects you to beat Twin Rova, and I think that is again to go to save your forms meta, get Song of Time to get your hover boots. So we will see Drew do Twin Rova here. For all we know, Din's Fire is also on Rova because why not?
Yeah.
We have no idea otherwise.
This seed is gonna be awful.
Oh, this seed is nasty. I love it. Zeph, we have an agreement about fire arrow entry, and you know what it is. I will say no more about that.
I'm not gonna take advantage of this platform to express my opinions on fire arrow entry. So.
Oh no, I don't think it's a bad trick. I just think my thumb does though.
Yeah. But yeah, there's definitely some Song of Time shit. Or it could just be Saturn River. That's where Dins is the entire time.
Yeah. And again, I'm not going to be too fast to say all of our Bongo Pass were for logical AD because, yes, there was logical AD required, but it did actually also open up things we hard require to finish the seed, even just these stones. So it's a mix.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely, the seed expects logical AD. I honestly, I think about this stuff while I'm playing. but again, this is a very weird location to be playing in. It's a very weird situation to be playing in with, an actual prize on the line, having been like hanging out with these people all weekend.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah, like staring across the screen at someone. Drew vibrates his leg when he's nervous, and he'll shake the table.
So they've got this psychological tick.
Yeah, yeah. When he hit go mode in our seat, my screen started shaking, and I'm just like, and I missed it. Okay.
Just like just tapping your leg and just being a double bass pedal in a thrash metal band.
Exactly. We're repping here. Yeah, Levi earlier saying, was a Slayer t-shirt appropriate for stream? I'm like, well, I'm wearing an MCR t-shirt, so it better be.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll do some representation of heavy metal. That's fine.
Exactly. All right, and Drooness got really smooth with their first phase of Twin Rova. That's just a hard phase because there is some random movement involved. Controlling it is not as bad as you might think when you first start. You can tell that Twin Rova is charged because she's hovering over one of the one of these pillars that Drew just chopped onto, and you can then just follow the other one along with your hookshot.
Yeah.
But
one thing I did love about that was that Drew does a very, very long distance one where Rover will fire the bolt and then Drew the hook shot and then quickly recalled it just in order to make the spin.
Yeah.
So
that is a beautiful little trick. It's, again, I didn't do it for a long time. I've only recently started doing it because it seemed like it was a lot of risk for not a lot of time. It's not a lot of risk, and it saves a little time.
Yeah, I do it quite close because I'm a coward.
Yeah.
Rover, what do you got?
And it's a bomb bag? So the first bomb bag there is still interesting. That is pretty required bomb bag there.
Yeah, that's a very hard bomb. That one there.
Yep. Yeah. So this is like, you can't really tell what our path items are. Like, if you're just being precise about paths are not locations, they are items, and they tell you the location the item's in. So the corollary to that is because Bayes' theorem exists, it is more likely you're going to have two items of note in a location that is hinted. Now, this does not mean no endorsement of any particular seed, including this one, but it is true. It just is not that huge of an effect, but it is true.
It's science.
Science. Yeah. It's what you get when you bring the PhD on.
Yeah. So I will definitely take your word for it. So.
Yeah. We did settle this in the MD versus PhD race today. PhD won.
Outstanding. But yeah, as Chat's kind of pointing out, didn't really can be anywhere at this point, and that's basically sort of the final major
mod
piece
whatever those fire arrows are, honestly. Like, if those fire arrows are part of the path, which they don't have to be.
Yeah.
But if those fire arrows are part of the path, then Din's fire is actually kind of restricted. Yeah,
because all three of the sort of the big fire lock checks, which is basically the center chest in Spirit, which is the most interesting one because that was the boss key for Spirit Temple. Obviously, we know the graveyard, Royal Composer Grave chest is dead.
We've seen that.
And obviously, I believe Haunted Wasteland was hinted foolish anyway. So
yes.
So that's sort of the big three. So I think we can safely just state that it's not the fire arrows, but unless Shadow 2. But
well, it can't be Shadow 2 because we need Shadow to get into Shadow 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, no, it's basically if the fire arrows are involved in the path, then fire is behind Song Time.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, signed of Song Time because we don't know our two Stardust checks are hinted dead. So that's actually incredibly powerful.
That's one thing, and yeah, it was like, why didn't they pick the rooftop chest? And oh yeah, Fortress is foolish. So yep, exactly.
Yep.
So
yeah, imagine remembering what your foolishness are.
Oh, it was
for
like an hour and 40
seconds,
ago.
Yeah.
It's like ancient history now.
Right? This has been. We were hoping for not a supersonic jet, and if this Z was the same length as one Drew and What the Hell's played this morning, it would already be over. And instead we have a good amount of just watching these awesome players execute and work out the seed logic for us.
Yeah, I wish I'd actually brought a notepad, sit there and just find out, get different timestamps for like various little tricks and things that I can just steal.
Oh yeah, this is there's just little stuff they do. And the real advantage of it is that once that little stuff becomes muscle memory, once you're actually able to throw it out without thinking about it, you get the time save without any risk.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
really powerful.
Yeah, because it's like definitely little things like that. It's just like, yeah, even if you do that one thing just sort of in isolation, it's not going to win you a race. But
No,
if
but if
you
you
stack all of those together and pull them all together, it's just like you shave
Exactly.
minutes off. So
So there's your mirror shield. Oh, yep. He expects you to go to Spirit, get the Ritter's Letter, get either the horse or the long shot, and then come back and get your mirror shield and then finish Spirit. And this is why we disrespect logic.
yeah. But honestly, I think it's kind of going to be a case of like obviously, well, because in terms of new checks as well, we're actually going to see what's in the back of GTG Maze, the silver locked.
Yeah, we're going to see 2 keys, but other than that, we don't know. And
Exciting
here's
times.
the logical strength 2 for Mr. Mario.
Yeah, but I'm very, very interested to see what's at the back there. So
It is really nice for Drooness that he does not actually hard need Song of Time here. He can deduce the Song of Time is in the path somehow, but he doesn't need to actually have it. So.
I remember a few years ago I ended up, I think because there was something major on the right side, but there's also something major in the center, and one was more valuable than the other. I can't remember the exact scenarios, but basically I chose wrong and ended up locking myself into AD.
Oh no.
So sometimes I was like, oops.
I think that's what second file strats are for.
Yeah. Which I don't think we've actually seen any this tournament.
No,
Actually.
they're very rare. It's very rare that doing making a copy of your file to the other slot on the save, and using 2 different parallel worlds actually is valuable at all. It's allowed. It's just not often that it makes any sense to do.
Yeah, perfectly race legal, but yeah, if you come to like having to make a particularly major choice in the seed, sometimes where it's like, you know.
It often is faster just to commit to one thing and go. Well, there's one of the keys we know is in here.
That looks like a small chest of some description. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and getting it nice and smooth up to this chest before the other 2 spawn, so you're able to get moving. Oh, getting all the way across the room, too. That looks so good.
This guy's can move.
Yeah.
So, yep, 2 keys,
Yep,
2
2
dead
keys,
eyes.
nothing else.
Okay.
Still, not unhappy about that one. And Mario does go all the way up, so they're going to be on parity with items reasonably soon.
Yes.
With the possible exception of the Strength 3, but that doesn't really matter. The Strength 3 shouldn't actually do anything in this scene, except for possibly light arrows.
Yeah, I'd be curious if Mario keeps pushing into Spirit, because obviously that will bring time. It'll be time in his pocket over Drew.
I think
that one,
he
so-
might, because he doesn't have much else to do. Like, you go to water, I guess. You go get your long shot.
Yeah, but obviously we've got the Rudo's. He'll get Rudo's letter, and then
Yeah.
that Jabu becomes open at that point. So
Yeah. And Drew is peeking down through the top. I think that peek is only really worth it if you're planning on doing the full clear and you don't have Song of Time.
yeah.
If you have Song of Time, that is a waste of time.
But yeah, I can definitely see a world where Drew just literally just goes and does Jabu at this point. So
Yeah, I think that Jabu was a really valuable play from Drew. Just also going straight to GTG, that's also a really sharp play because you kind of have the idea that something weird is going on with this like Epona hookshot loop.
yeah.
So going and checking out GTG, the thing that is locked by the mutual Epona hookshot, is a really good idea.
Yeah.
And now and then he'll find out that we have this like Minuet Sarias thing going on.
Yeah, because at least, because the things as well, it's just like, you really, really want to avoid having to do the trade quest item as well, just in case
Exactly.
of some water or something
And
like
actually, he knows that Song of Time is at Sacred Forest Meadow. We can deduce that from our songs.
that. Yes. Oh yeah, yep. Drew hasn't been there yet. He'd probably figure it out.
Well,
but-
he actually can because all 3 of the other songs are hinted.
Ah, fair.
So if he goes to Ice, it'll be for items. If he goes to Sacred Forest Meadow, it'll be for river, chest, and water. Because he'll be able to figure out the toilet's key.
And figures because obviously he's got that strength, he doesn't need it. So
Yeah, so he's, and the strength won't be needed unless you need for light arrows, mod that. And that would be pretty sketchy, honestly. But yes, strength 3 can only be for light arrows. All right, so Drew is going to be able to go get that big chest, get the hovers, and enter into the middle of this logical tangle. Here's my thought. Do you dip water before or after the long shot?
well, long shot was only hardlocks 2 checks.
It only hardlocks 1 check.
Let's say logically, sorry.
It only logically hard. Oh yeah, it only
boss
logically
key
hardlocks.
chest.
Yeah, logically hardlocks 2. It practically hardlocks 1 because
Yes.
our runners have/will have hovers, and the game wants you to beat water. Do you bother doing the trade quest before you dip water? I don't think you do actually.
The thing is because the
It's only because it's the full trade quest. If it was a claim check or if it was eye drops, yeah, whatevs.
yeah, because at least I don't know. Because the thing is just like if it does end up going down to that, I think Drew might have a slight advantage simply because he hasn't had to go there yet. So go jump FW if you wanted to, come back, like do Ice Defrost King's Aura and then start the sequence there. So out for Drew, I'll probably say after maybe.
Drew should have enough keys here. Did he not go up?
I was.
He forgot to go up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. We know how to count. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what?
No, he doesn't have Song of Time. There are 3 hardlocks. There are 3 keys.
There's not 3 keys on the Song of Time side.
Yes, there are. There's one on the toilet, 2 right side.
There's 2 right side.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Why did I think it was something small on the Song of Time side?
Oh, it was the freestanding one, of course.
I thought it was something small and
Yeah, 'cause there was a
freestanding.
big chest there as well.
Okay,
yeah.
it was something small and freestanding. Okay, that makes sense. But he knows that it has to be on Sacred Warriors Meadow, and he can jump over Mido's head.
Yeah.
So he'll just go jump over Mido's head, get the song, hop into Forest, go straight back, get the key, and he'll be done. NBD.
Yeah.
No panicking, everybody.
Yeah, this was,
Maybe this is just the seed I was playing earlier where I was a recovery hard, and I thought it was recovery hard for some reason. Yeah. This is obviously just we were paying too much attention to Mr. Mario doing the toilet, so I just kind of blinked out on the existence of a thing on top of the freestanding. Again, these are things where, from a viewer's perspective, like, we are semi-reliable narrators. We appreciate when you help.
it's not complete fiction.
Drew does not have Song of Time yet. That's why he's doing this. Yeah.
So, but basically, I can see Drew just get Song of Time, hop in the forest, back to.
Yeah, he's gonna go into his Light Medallion dungeon. I've been saying they should go to the Light Medallion dungeon the whole time, right? And they're finally doing it.
So finally get to go in Forest Temple.
Yeah, we're going to Forest Temple. It's what we've always wanted. God, just watching Drew mash up there. It's like vibrating his hand against the controller. It is incredible.
Yep, there's it. But we.
There we are, right back
Yep.
where we started.
It's almost like we never left.
Yep, nothing happened. All right, and I think you can. So Drew would have seen the keys and knew they were there and remembered them because he was paying attention at the
Yeah,
exact
and obviously
moment.
you'll have spotted the big chest as well on the right side of the main.
Well, he did do a save scum there and check that. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. That explains everything. I just can't count.
Yeah, numbers are hard.
I have degree in mathematics. Do you expect me to count?
I work for a bank.
Oh.
Yeah, numbers are hard.
You expect us to count?
So, not with me doing the numbers, you don't.
Yeah. Just not mention that to your clients. Yeah.
No, that's fine.
No, that's fine.
They don't know anything.
Yep. So Drew gets that last key he needs, because he only actually needs the one. he'll know that the toilet is out. He knows that he's done in this region. That's always a nice feeling to know that just a nice little tick box off of the remainder of your seed there. You're just like, nope, I'm never coming back here. This is done. I didn't orphan one weird check.
Exactly, yeah. And
It's not going to make my brain hurt.
The process of elimination, just cross, done.
Yeah, we good. We're done.
Oh, Drew. Oh, Drew must have scummed the keys.
No, Drew did scum the keys, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he scummed keys right side because that's actually a really good strategy.
Yep.
If you have the deep misfortune to end up in a S7 seed with no CTMC, it's an old strat, but it's a good one.
Yeah. Oh,
Old strat, but still checks out.
Imagine getting the C with no chest size matches condense on or anything. It's like, back in my day,
Yeah.
you used to have to do damp it twice.
Yeah, shout outs to CTMC. CTMC. Who else here likes chest appearance matches contents? Everyone else good with that?
Can we keep it? It's nice. It's nice.
It's
we like
good.
It.
We like it. Yeah, so we'll get that check from drooness, which I believe when Mario rode past it, it did not look like a big chest.
No, it wasn't, no.
So drooness will find that out, and then, yeah, then I think you just go Jabu. Just like Mario's going right now.
Yeah. I mean, this makes a ton of sense.
So they're right on top of each other now. That's exciting.
Yeah, and especially now.
After that little bit of divergence, but the extra clear of Spirit, yeah, by Mario avoiding the rest of Spirit, he's gaining something.
Yeah. They got the major items gone. So he might be feeling the pressure now a little bit. Like, so just the sort of the sense of urgency, just saying how much of the sea, especially after we choked with that hammer for
how long,
so long.
exactly.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, they're going to be right next to each other now, going through Jabu. Now, to be fair, when I was watching Drew in a race earlier, he was gaining like a teeny little bit on execution all the way through, even on very good players. Like, he has very smooth micro. So this is going to be a very, very interesting Jabu.
Yeah, I was going to say, so we need to make a mental note of the times.
Yes.
So when just so we can actually because obviously even with having Ice Cavern under the belt as well, Mario's still technically ahead on that one. So because they've sort of evened out.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like, yeah, I don't know what I'm feeling here. We just have a lot of places we can go, not a ton of direction. We wanted to be in Jabu.
155.07.
155.07, thank you.
We need to remember that one.
Yes, we gotta release, ooh, time save for Mario, having gone to Ice Cavern. He doesn't have to release the bugs.
This is a subtle little thing, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's not in Jabu, I think that water becomes extremely tempting. But the operative question is, do you do long shot or do you go without? And I think I would go without.
Drew just shaking the head at the Fire Temple, the bongo hint.
Yep.
I don't know, mine does be completely unnecessary now, so fingers crossed. So that's 156.11.
Yes.
So just over, Mario's just over a minute ahead.
Seems about right. Why are we pulling out? Tell me your secrets. Why are we pulling out Flora's Wind here?
Oh, so,
There's a lot of places you can Flora's Wind in this dungeon. Just maybe
So if
that
you-
seems a little early.
yeah, because if you drop it, basically, if you drop it towards that door, when you actually go to defeat the final tentacle, you don't have to bother with the actual jellyfish.
Oh yeah, I've
on
done
that one,
that,
so-
but I typically do it coming out of the map room.
So, because the thing is, if you position it when you've thrown Ruto and done boomerang chest and just left her.
Oh,
when you
yeah,
warp,
that makes
she
sense.
respawns back in that room, so you can just go and pick her
so if
back
you
up.
intend to do boomerang chest, is where you place it. I see. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. So because at least then you can. Basically, you can abandon Ruto, and you don't have to. And you can, that gives you like your back
I mean, we
walk
should-
rolls and gives you a bit more maneuverability.
We always want to contribute to Ruto's band issues. It's fine.
No, she's just got a really bad attitude. Okay, I'll happily leave her around. So.
Yeah. What do you mean? She's the most powerful weapon in the game.
It's okay, but it doesn't mean we have to talk to her.
Yeah, fair. Not like we talk with our sword or anything.
Yeah, but
We can say that there's no Skyward Sword rando tournament here yet.
oh, got a big chest. Oh,
Bomb juice. As one does.
Ruto did not bless Drooness's run.
No.
No Ruto wiggle.
One of my acquaintances has a dog named Ruto because when she was a puppy, she refused to step in puddles and asked to be carried.
That's incredible.
That was a really nice Ruto yeet.
Yeah.
That looked really good.
So, but yeah, let's say so like 1 minute and 3, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew might get a teeny bit of time back from the Fro's win strat too.
I'm kind of surprised Mario wouldn't have used it, unless he's got it somewhere else.
I don't think he has it somewhere else as child. It is it's a minor time save, and if you're not fully on all cylinders, which I wouldn't be after finding the hammer that late.
I mean, you'd be talking about maybe like 10 seconds, assuming you execute it perfectly.
Yeah, the other advantage is you don't have to backwalk with Ruto.
Yeah, exactly. It just gives you that kind of maneuverability and stuff. So, just again, so Drew's going to talk, pick her up, and then drop her, and then off you go. Oh no!
Oh,
He's going
still needs
boomerang
to do
chest. Sorry,
chest. But after boomerang chest, he'll just
I'm
walk
thinking
out and leave her.
if you want the go mode the dungeon using that for O's win strap.
Absolutely.
Then it's just like
That
pick
makes
her up,
sense.
drop her, and then goodbye.
Yeah, later. Yeah. I'm definitely taking notes because Jabu is my least favorite dungeon, so the less time I can spend in here, the better.
Oh yeah, but like I said, that FW one's free.
Oh yeah, that's great. Like moving that, doing that little motion there is like that's really nice.
Oh, and there's one little thing coming up here on Junus' side. Mario will no doubt have already done it, but not this particular technical room, but the one in the center. If you enter the door, the furthest right, once you open in, if you just hold target, you'll target the baronet.
Oh, that's really helpful actually.
Yeah, rather than messing around with the jellyfish.
Yeah, that's really helpful actually.
Yeah, because funny enough, it was shout outs to Drew because it was Drew who taught me that.
Yeah, awesome.
It's also like a little bit of a like, well, you didn't know that?
Yeah, but again, like when you're watching someone do something, do you pay attention to
Far right?
He walks in on the far right.
Hold target.
You just pay attention to he does the thing. You don't look at what the little detail he does before the thing.
And now
And then you have to
with
wait for it to despawn, and then you go.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Then you just pick Ruto back up.
exactly. Yeah, because Hey Potato taught me of the strat for the map room, but I like that variation on it a lot more. I'll be doing that.
It's not like you get FW, put it on your C button, do it, and then you just put your sticks boomerang or
Adraxis,
nuts.
let me just warn you. Don't open that can.
At least till after season 7, dude.
Yeah, that can was hacked open with a rusty can opener and has a lot of sharp edges on it. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is actually really fascinating because despite Drew doing more of what the logic technically wanted him to do, he's behind.
Yeah, Drew's definitely sort of stayed in logic a bit more, but obviously, I think I'm kind of curious as just doing the rest of the Spirit compared to doing Ice Cavern, which is pretty much the main difference between
Yeah,
the two
it really
runners.
is.
So I don't know. I'd sort of have to watch those two segments back. So
Yeah, that's really interesting.
it's like that's pretty much the only sort of difference that, like, other than like those two areas.
Yeah, and it may not be a very durable difference depending on what's on Baronade. Wait, we're commentators. We have to say it's a clean Baronade.
Yep.
It is, though. Although, okay, Mario needs to be careful to keep his Kakiri sword in order. Very good. I was almost scared there for a second because there was no sticks in a Baronade fight.
Drew's boomerang just having a slight mind of its own there, but he's back on track.
Yeah, that room is a work of art, may I just say.
Yeah.
How is it so bad with so few things in it?
Yeah. Okay. 202.
Two of the little
40.
wobbly things and one of the...
20240. I'm just
240.
just keeping the track of the time.
Absolutely. I get it now. And box skip with first try. That does save time.
The first try, so people will explain it just like, oh, it's easy. It's just just
And then people go, just mash. And I'm like,
yeah, I am there is no grace or finesse when I do it. It's just like I just
Yeah.
tap first.
yeah, I'm like, or I could get it for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, not this, it's just easy. People go, yeah, just I'm just like, oh, just no thanks.
Yeah. So Mario's going to be doing the domain checks out of here, which I think is a good idea. This is about the only time you want to do them.
Yeah. So, like, there's not a lot left.
Yeah, I think this may not be a very durable lead because if there isn't anything here, then Mario's probably going to want to do more Spirit. Like, just, it's a good option at that point.
Yeah, exactly. So, but
Ooh, this is also another minor time loss here. Did not do the combined game because he was out of sticks.
oh, of course.
Again, did we say something about consumables?
20408. That's so kind of the same.
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
honest.
it's been very consistent. They've been on top. They've both been executing dins. Oh, please tell me Drew's going to go to do that. I want to see this stay close. So what do we need? Nothing? Lights?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Mario's Race to Lose.
Unless lights are long shot.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
would lights long shot not matter? Oh, the prescription. Right.
Lights are anywhere else is fine.
Yeah. But even then, there's only 2 long shot lock locations in the game.
Drew, this is going back.
There's only 2 long shot locations in the game. There's only Morpha or hard long shot locked. Morpha and Shoot the Sun. Like, that's not a big...
Yeah, that's not a wide pool. Of,
If I was
items.
told that my tournament life depended on light arrows being in one of 2 locations in the game, I would not feel amazing about that.
Yeah, that's like, I feel like you're definitely scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, but then again, who knows? But again, like, this is actually really a really interesting thing to show off here with, again, Drew was staying in logic, got the item earlier, but Mario managed to get that advantage right back by pushing an out of logic check that was likely to become in logic at some point.
Yeah.
That's the powerful part about going on logic. If you know it's going to become in logic, or you want to see if it'll become in logic, it's a really good idea.
Yeah, because that's like one of the things, and like I don't profess to be particularly great at logic reading, but there are certain rules of thumb and sort of established elements and things like that could be really consistent. So, but I'm glad Drew's decided to go back and do these checks because these are
again,
easy skippable.
Yeah, you're really restrained on the checks you have left. This never gets faster than this. Is when else are you coming to Child Domain? The 5th of never.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your last location on it. So, but no, I'm glad they went back for their
Yeah, so
so
this is
because we
gonna
still
keep
got a
it-
race otherwise. So.
Oh yeah, this is going to keep it real close. And again, Shadow is... If going real snappy, it's like 13 minutes, but if you need to do all of Shadow, which our runners will do, because nothing would feel worse here than having the mythical go mode Shadow, except that your light arrows are in the back.
Yeah. And sit there, and the game will probably just make us do the back chest anyway, just out of spite.
Oh, yeah. Listen, the go mode, although then again, the go mode Shadow only exists when you don't want it.
Of course.
So I bet it'll just give us go mode Shadow.
I know, one of my group matches actually I could had the ideal key layout where it had all of the keys before the board.
Yeah.
So it was just like that was nice.
Yeah, that's the one. Like the one time it actually works out for us. So Mario's going to be heading into the truly hover-locked area, which, this is what's behind Song of Time. This is what that entire tangle is for. He also has no arrows. Wait, no, there's no sticks. I thought I had 0. Was there just no sticks? Maybe there's been no sticks.
I didn't quite catch.
Yeah, maybe I missed that.
I didn't keep a note of the time of what time Mario ended Shadow. I don't know if anyone wants to VOD dive.
Yeah, I doubt it matters that much at
Yeah.
this point. Like, what we need to see is a gain across Shadow, and we need to see lights not be in light trial.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, because Mario did Big Pose. If lights are in light trial, he's got a fantastic advantage.
Yeah, I mean, that's free win on that
Yeah.
one. I mean, the thing is as well is just like, obviously, Mario having the strength 3, that basically, if he wanted to, he's in a better position to be able to go more Shadow. I don't think he will.
I doubt you would, yeah.
So, but he'd be in a better position to do it, because one thing sometimes where you've got everything for go mode and you can get the hint, sometimes it's usually best just to beeline it straight for the hint, because anything else that you do outside of that is effectively a waste of time.
It's true. But the question is it more valuable to have your Froze Wind in Shadow or in Ganon's Castle? And do you want to do save scumming, which I don't mind doing save scumming. I'm an emulator.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
as we've seen, these
VCs
guys
do
are-
have reset buttons, but
yeah, they do, but it takes a little longer.
yeah. That's the thing as well, especially with like them having the prelude start and things like that. It actually does suit Wii VC players quite a bit. So
It does. But again, I'm not losing. I didn't lose because they were playing on VC.
Oh.
I lost because these were amazing players, and we had really great matches. Yeah, everyone gets all excited for every big chest, and then you're like, "It's a Stone of Agony!" Yay!
like, I get why Stone of Agony's in the big chest, but I do think it should be like, you know.
It'd be funny, just like have a little chest with a big chest texture.
That I would actually quite like, actually.
It would just be really funny, like the technically major but useless item chest.
Yeah. It's like, it's there if you want it. It's just like, just don't get too excited about it.
Yeah, no, this is double defense. You can take it, if you want to shove your face into everything in the game.
Yeah. Oh, one of the big
Big
ones.
chest. Another slingshot.
Yep.
Man, that is a bold execution of that clip. That is.
Orange Shadow, calm down.
Oh my gosh, Shadow. Yes, I need to clean up in my house, okay?
Yeah, sort it out, Jax. Didn't you know you were having guests?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hadn't light my Allen Shadow all weekend. How was I supposed to know?
Yeah. But, like, where do people where do people think that light arrows are going to be?
Honestly, at this point, our most likely location, just by numbers and stuff, is going to be Light Trial.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but true.
And Chad's pointed out that we haven't seen Len's game yet.
We have not seen Lens game. That doesn't mean anything for light arrows, other than the fact that it's funny.
I mean, that would be a terrible... Well, it wouldn't be.
It would just be annoying. It would be worse for Drew because he would go do Big Pose first. just like the fact that these two routes work so well. Like I think this is exactly what we wanted for our final.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Yeah.
this kind of like weird logic that let us have differing routes that were equally viable and let us having our runners within a couple minutes of each other here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is nail biting. So.
This is a wonderful race. If this is decided by who got strength first, it'll be really it'll just be really fitting, I think.
But another thing as well is that, as Yoshi's kind of pointed out, is just like if lights do happen to like not be in light trial, it's just like Drew gets a few seconds back because it'll just go around and do all the other trials first.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, because I definitely think that forest trial first is the right idea if you don't have strength, and if you do strength 3. No, you do not
no
want.
hugs.
We
No
do
hugs.
not need free hugs. Thank you. We appreciate the offer, though.
No hugs. This is a serious race. We can hug later. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the fire pits are for. That's another thing I.
Oh,
really
my phone has died.
practice.
I cannot see chat. I cannot see chats no more.
Here we go.
Bye, chat. I love you.
You can tell people. You can tell people that you love them on my phone.
Oh, wait. Thanks, friend.
Yeah, there we go. That's
Yeah.
probably better. It's better for me not to have the shiny things. Yeah, Drew does that beautiful little jump slash up there and then has to come back down. Real shame. Oh, it looks so good, though.
And, Mario just about to go off on a magical boat ride.
Yeah. The free boat ride for 3.
I haven't been paying that. I should have been paying more attention, to be honest, but I don't think I picked up boss key yet. But feel free to correct me.
I believe boss key has been picked up, yes.
Take it easy, Inko. I've got channels.
Yeah. I think someone says, like, defense boost is good for safety. It depends. I think that I wouldn't mind being able to take 2 hits against a Stalfos. I mean, not Stalfos, a Iron Knuckle, because there are the 2 Iron Knuckles at the top of Ganon's Castle Climb are run rooters sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you're shaken, you're ready to go, you're about to win, and then you twitch, and then 4 hearts are gone.
Yay. Bye-bye. And also, the thing is we don't have big Auron Sword as well, so we can't make that quick.
Yeah. So it's not as consistently quick, exactly. So I don't mind having, like, but 5's enough, honestly. Enough to be able to take 1 hit from him.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Like, most people are going to be comfortable with, for fight purposes, low hearts. For heat timer purposes or drown timer purposes, that's the real reason you gather hearts.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, if I see, like, a required fire temple...
I'm picking up hearts just because I don't want to have to deal with hunting for a weird tunic.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe it's 6, like, stop manually picking them up with, like, 6 or 7, depending on how you've been feeling. And then just usually stop there. And because the thing is, yeah, you're going to end up opening up and coming across checks where you can't see them and you just get given them and then, yeah, it's a piece of heart or whatever. So
Exactly. Like, you go talk to adult Anju and just hands you her heart.
Yep. Just have a little bit of love for your trouble. Yeah, we're going in the back office.
Yeah, go talk to the manager. Which I think is a very inspired way to say we need to go to the back and check out this guy.
Yep, in the back office. It's like it's a small one.
Yeah,
so.
that's not important.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Mario's situation, the only thing that I would feel bad about is just the fact that you came relatively late to the hammer. He doesn't know that if you follow the logic train, it takes you just a minute longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what he did to go out of logic was very intelligent and very well considered. Like, you don't want to rush GCG with nothing, but having that option really benefited him because you knew it had to come into logic eventually.
Yeah, sit there, sort of retroactively figure out the logic. If you
Honestly, the thing that really brought this all together for him was that strength on big pose.
Yeah, and I think it was like basically the highlight of actually like how both runners have managed to approach it with the information that they were given. Mario didn't really care much for logic. Drooness has kind of stayed within it, to be honest. So.
Yeah, and you see that this is like, again, pretty close. Like we are within a few minutes of each other.
So
Let's see how our runners approach Bongo. There's a pretty standard way to do it with crouch stabs, but if you're more comfortable with quick spins than I am, you can still unlock them with quick spins. Oh, get out of the way.
I mean, quick spins is the swaggy approach.
It looks good. It does look good.
I can't remember. It's like 140 beats per minute.
150, which is approaching the season to remind people that All I Want for Christmas Is You is at 150 BPM.
Well, why is that true?
I've looked for better songs.
Yeah.
Just that's it.
I think if you want 150 beats playlist, right? There's people do this hobby called jogging.
Yeah, jog.fm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just go get songs that have 150 BPM, and yeah, All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's on there.
I hear that. Genuinely hear that.
I'm just disappointed there's no MCR songs on there. They're
Yeah.
all like, you know, like 148 or something.
Just really just a bit too fast.
A little too fast, a little too slow. And like the traditional one is Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne, but I always find that people actually do go a little fast on Skater Boy when they sing it from memory.
Yeah, that's just a big fat driving punk song. I mean, and it's Staying Alive by the Bee Gees being another one.
That's 120, I think.
All right, okay.
Because that's the one for CPR.
Oh, yes. Mm.
Well, Mario is going to be headed towards Ganon's castle, get that hint. And he's in an amazing position to get his. If Ganon doesn't say lake, he's in an amazing position.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing that's going to make him feel terrible right now is lake.
I mean, you could say
Water is
water
sketchy.
temple. Yeah.
Water is only sketchy. There's one check you can't get. Lake is the problem.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah. If he says lake, this is going to be ridiculously close. What? No, I don't know. I think we have. It does. But yeah. I can't hear you in these.
Sorry, what was the question?
The question was, have we seen Lab Roof? And I believe we have.
Yeah, I think it was nuts.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I would assume because Drooness did that with Iron Boots and Hook Shot. So if he skipped that, he's making a decision.
Yeah. No, I think he got that one. So.
Yeah. So we didn't remark on it.
Yes.
Basically, here's the thing. Lovely Tracker has all this detail. Runner Brain says, oh, I did that and it was anything, so it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, there's only so much memory space to store things when it comes to playing this game.
Yeah, it's important and not important. Those are the two things.
So I've got a key
Yeah,
from Ganon's boss key.
I think you picked that up. Like, it's minimal time spent to open a chest, and it saves you time if you just want to run to the back of Light Trial. And
Yeah, I think in Mario's position, yeah. So especially if he turns around and gets a My Castle.
Yeah, you absolutely have a very good chance of wanting to go into Light Trial. That is a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's just like, where's the other one going to be? So it's like, if it's there, you grab it.
Yeah. Thank you for chat. We have a 2:16:50 boss key door versus Drooness going 2:20:10.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mario's got about 3 minutes. Which again, as long as he doesn't say Hylia, he's in good shape. He can do anything in the game.
Yeah.
And I don't think he will do it 3 minutes slower than Drew.
Yeah. Oh, this is a bit tight.
As you can see, these runners are very evenly matched execution. Like, you're not bleeding 3 minutes.
I mean, it's like the classic thing of just like, how many times has he died at Ganon?
Yeah. Well, one thing, though, is, are you going to set your FW, friend?
I hope so.
I hope he's going to save. I typically think to do that at the bottom of those stairs, but like...
There it is.
Okay. Yeah, minor heart attack there with the no save, no furores win. Yeah, I typically do it at the bottom of the stairs, so I don't give myself this minor heart attack here.
I mean, it's like there's some shenanigan if like you had it set somewhere, but
Right,
it's like
But then you save, then unset, reset.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
It is
Margaret.
Get
Lens game.
Let's game.
All right, everybody.
Someone called it.
All right, we got lens game for, you know what? This is what we needed for the finals.
Yeah.
Let's go out with a bang.
Yeah.
Keep your rest in the chat, everybody. Mine's all right. I just prefer going to the right because it's easier for me to see.
Yeah. Obviously, guys, like I said, guys, but these runners are absolutely phenomenal. So please, please feel free to give them a follow.
These guys have been incredible. These guys have been incredible all weekend. And again, they're going to end up being like minutes apart.
Yeah.
This is what both of them wanted. This. Both of them wanted a close race.
So they got a close race. We got our logical conundrum.
Yeah,
so
everyone's
fine.
happy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was good.
I think Mario might be a little happier with the win, but assuming nothing weird happens here. But
Now the thing is, at the end of it, can only be one winner. So
it's true.
On this one, so.
And both of these guys have been incredible all weekend. Both, as human beings and as players.
Yeah,
so.
it's been great. Great to just hang around and meet people and things like that. So people aren't just names in race rooms.
Exactly.
So.
There's all these people who have done comms with before who are like, and now you just get to sit next to them and talk with them. It's great.
I was going to say, I haven't come to match in over a year, so got my account back, so it's like...
Yeah, well, I'm glad to have you back.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be back.
We've had our music changed to
yeah,
Mario's side.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't put a bet. I was like right, left, right, but I can't. I'm too late now.
Yep.
Damn, I had one job.
You had one job. Well, the other job was to commentate, so we've been doing pretty good at that, I think. Our job is not to track, though, so while we're going to the end of this, hey, Adraxis and Angles have been doing an amazing job tracking. They're really cool.
Yeah, they do an outstanding job.
Yeah, them follows. They're so cool.
Yeah. Oh, look, would you look at that?
Yeah. Yep, and there we go.
And that's our go mode.
Yep, and there we are in go mode. Huh, you don't save without that? Oh, wait, right, B, C.
No, it's still quicker to save out.
Yeah, okay.
Funny enough, Alfalfa did a video who's been hanging in chat ages ago, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, like resets on WeVC are 12 for 14 seconds, so I think in order to get back out, it's like 15, 16 seconds, so it's still actually quicker to reset on WeVC from Lens Game.
Okay. Again, things I don't know because I don't play in VC.
No, it's fine.
Like, I was just like thinking about your justification for not doing it because that's what I would automatically do.
I'm pretty sure it was your Alfalfa, but I may have been wrong. Anyway, you can take the credit if you want.
Yeah, just a little Alfalfa take the credit for everything.
Yeah.
Just for all of if anyone is here wanting to learn this, look up Alfalfa VL tutorial videos because they are very detailed and also very accessible. Like, they go for strats that are kind of step-up strats that are things that you can probably do. You can probably do them. You don't need to know how to spell ESS turn.
Yeah. Language is hard, man, I'm telling you.
I guess this is the fastest forward back. So why are we going to shadow? Oh, right.
Yeah.
No minuet.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this, I'm just in love with this whole, Song of Time minuet thing. That's really cool.
The little head
when did that happen?
I don't know. Sort of about partway through when the penny dropped, I think, a little bit. So.
Yeah. All right. Now, I will say, I did have Gandor combo on me this weekend, so it can happen to all of us. So let's hope it doesn't happen here.
Yeah.
Drop the last input, and then he just no, you're just going to never get back up here.
Yeah, Drew getting the hint, and then I'm going straight for...
Big post.
Yep.
Which makes sense. It makes sense in your case. You wanted to be the adult check, and now you're going to see that strength 3. Yeah, I think the real... Oh,
That's
going for the Pona-less pose because he doesn't have a Pona.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this hurts. Particularly when we know it's the other one. Oh, yep. And he's going to be doing this a little safer way. If you stand exactly there, he'll go into that throwing a lightning ball at you animation instead of the punching you into the ground animation, which is much less helpful.
Yeah.
So what you do to make sure to step forward one. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Mario has to be shaking like a leaf
Yeah,
here.
sorry. Could have.
He is so off in his timings. And yeah, if you were not... did I say something like Gandorf comboing on people? I wasn't trying to summon it. Wait, you do the step... Oh. Yep, that's what I meant.
Come on, Mario. You got this. Keep it
You
together.
got this. Calm down. You got it.
Nothing that you haven't done 100 times before. Here comes the spirit bomb.
Okay, good. This one's easy.
There was one off.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Mario. I feel you, man. I've been there. Been there like this weekend.
Yep. Not happy. Rubbing his brow. Oh.
Yeah. And now Drew sees the golds. Really nice opponentless pose, though. Really fast. That does have a real element of RNG to it, too. So
Yeah.
the fact that he was able to get it so fast. You also saw he went out to range to get that. That's a really heads-up play as well. Unfortunately, yeah, it's on Lindsay.
Yeah. Like I say, obviously, like once they actually
I really want to
you
talk
negative-
to Mario about like his decision to go like when he was kind of feeling bottleneck, decision to go ice, because that really was what pulled the seed apart for him and what gave him this little bit of an edge, as
Yeah.
opposed to like trying to figure out what his logic actually was and going behind and feeling behind.
Yeah, exactly. Also, chat, if there's got any questions or anything like that, by all means, feel free to get them in. We'll obviously see if we can get our runners in for an interview, which they're right there, so I'm sure we can drag them in. So. But yeah, Mario slowly pulling us through.
Yeah, as smooth as you please. Just keep it going, nice and smooth through Ganon, and you're done. You got this.
Again, because again, the pressure's there, they'll be shaking. So.
Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, this is so good. No, I really want to hear more about their thought processes here because this is incredible.
Yeah, it's so tight. Like I say, but just obviously when they join back through, obviously there's only been like 2-3 minutes difference in those, like between Jabu and Shadow.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody in chat and here, we've got some GGs in them, like once more sword swing.
GG's to Mr. Mario. Absolutely outstanding work. And you, SGL,
Yeah.
Sweaty 23 champion.
Yeah! From the mouth here. Yeah. Yeah. GG's, y'all.
Alright, I'm gonna scoot.
Yeah, get out of here. we need space for the runners.
Yeah.
Just ankles need to scoot too.
Yeah, you guys need to move over for us.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, here.
Sorry.
Yeah, Mike's. Oh. Oh my gosh. Well, we were saying that you guys both said you wanted a close match. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the two very different ways you approach the seed were just in the way they converged and just like to a very like fast end was incredible to watch. So you want to talk about the seed? You don't have to if you don't want to.
You can pop off if you want.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say. The seed it seemed pretty straightforward. You just have to kind of find the items, and I ended up finding so much stuff early on that like I didn't even really know what to do with it. Like I had when I finished my child one, I had like literally everything. Like
Yeah, well, you had seeing that hammer was really the thing that sparked you off because you had that quite early, and so you took that through fire. You got the strength, you got everything that you led into spirit, and you stayed pretty close to the logic. And the logic was actually kind of weird.
Yeah, because
The logic lost me a lot of time.
Yeah, the logic was very weird because, Mario, I want to talk with you about your decision to just go ice.
Yeah.
Why? So I figured at that point you were bottlenecked, and you had the option to either
Either
go
follow
to the,
logic or go to ice and get something.
yeah, because like, the thing there was that what we kind of figured out with what I thought your reasoning was, and if you can correct me if I'm wrong, ice and Gishi had to be in logic soon.
Yeah.
So just go for it and see what you got.
I was missing so many items at the time that I figured maybe at least one of these will be an ice cavern or behind it, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was because of the hammer, which obviously you got after
Yeah.
Drew. Basically, I think that what kept Drew in logic for primary chunk of it. So, because basically, the main differences in areas of what you've covered is like you did ice, and you did the rest of Spirit up until Rover. You build obviously
Yeah.
after getting the letter. So they were basically pretty much the two sort of time differences, or like area differences that we sort of came across. So, and it was basically when you both hit Jabu. You were basically just over a minute apart from each other, and you was basically just
Yeah, you
on
came
that
back
same
together at
track.
that point, and really the main difference I think was that you saw the strength 3 right at the end.
Yeah.
That was Mario's strength 2.
Okay.
So that meant that he was able to get that and then go around a lot of logic
Yeah. Yeah.
and really paid out.
So did you ever go to ice cavern?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
you
he did a
big
Poneless
by
pose.
foot.
Yeah, there
And
was.
you got a second try, didn't you?
I basically, yeah. I had the mirror shield was on a path, so I full cleared Spirit, thinking like something might be here, or it might just be to get the minuet because obviously like the Sarias is locked by our go mode. So if you get the minuet, you can get the Song of Time, which obviously gives you some stuff. So as soon as I finished Spirit and saw that nothing was in there, I just reversed to GTG.
Yeah.
I'm like, something needs to be there. Like, it's either there or a river chest. Like, it has to be.
I'd say that's the one good thing that came out of me doing ice early is I did GTG early and got the hover boots without strength 2.
Yeah.
And at that point I realized, the mirror shield is just to get Song of Time. for
Yeah.
Yeah.
logic.
Yeah,
So
like
I
we were
wasn't
saying
really
that
pushing hard for
that
Spirit.
center chest was either the biggest out of logic hit ever or complete trash. It was nothing
Yeah.
in between. Nothing in between. And it was. It was really, really good for you.
Yeah, because I obviously got to that point where you couldn't trust the hints after that realization.
Yeah.
So it's just like everything just geared towards terribleness. So.
Yeah, it felt so bad getting there because I didn't go to the minuet spot. I knew it was Song of Time, and I was like, that's basically trash to me. Like, I don't care. And then, yeah, I got to GTG, full cleared it, and then I was like, ooh, I need Song of Time. Because there's 2 keys on the right side and 1 in the toilet, so.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Did anyone else have any other questions at all? Or?
Yeah, now
Dear.
Yeah. Anyone in chat?
I hear myself very loud now. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, we've been doing that the entire time. It's weird.
Yeah.
I can't talk with these things in my ear. Okay, sorry. It's like my own voice delayed in my ear. No, I just wanted to bring up because day 0 we got here and we went to see a hockey game, and I was trash talking Mario, saying he never wins anything. Well, now he's won. So, GG's.
Wait, actually, I
and
also
he
have
got his
another-
revenge
yeah.
on me.
I have another thought, though. The person who got the strength first won. Mario got the Tower Castle Fairy first.
Yeah, I saw. What was it on? What was it on Dante? It was like a bow.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, like, am I doing it again?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you guys both
Okay.
routed your child very efficiently when it came to getting your time of day checks. I think you guys learned. I think you've shown your experience here.
Yeah, I'm just glad I got to face Mario in a hover bootsless seed for the most part, because it would have been a lot different.
I had the hover boots for a lot of this.
Oh, okay, so that's
got
why
them
you
in,
won.
like, an hour,
Okay,
right?
yeah, that makes sense.
So.
All the speed ups.
All the drooness. Yeah, I think this is our first time 1v1ing in tournament form.
I think so. Yeah,
It was
pretty exciting.
fun. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say other than, yeah.
Yeah,
Me
that's
neither. I mean, GG's.
Thanks for
I'll
the
be here
seed.
next year.
yeah, like
I hope to be
Yeah.
here next year.
Chat says, Mario, congratulations on becoming a DK64 randomizer man. So, I'm proud of you.
Gotta follow in Riley's footsteps now.
As well.
Yeah, Riley's just gonna teach us all.
Oh, you have a
to
question?
Be crack gamers.
Hey, Martin, there is a question. There was one place where Drew could have really come back in the seed, and it's if lights were in Lake. What would you have done if that was the case? If lights were in Lake, what would you have done?
Cry?
We cry? We cry.
I did not have the bigger on trade item.
Oh.
It's like, it's a couple checks further in Spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally like a doll climb, I think.
Yeah, it's all climb.
Yeah, that's probably where to go next anyways, because Spirit was the most...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like,
But, yeah.
you have a ton of stuff there. Yeah, we cry, we cry.
Yeah. I was half expecting it to just be in light trial.
Yeah.
So I was like, do I just go light trial first and hope it's there? But I...
Yeah,
safe
like, I mean,
play.
odds on light trial was the option, right?
Yeah.
It's funny being in like that that like headspace of like I need light arrows, and then like I'm like doing market because it has to have light arrows, and I see the gold gauntlets. I'm like, oh, that's good. And I'm like, wait, no, that's nothing. That literally does nothing for me.
It's true. Yeah.
No, I was scared that he was going to say Zora's Domain because I got the Dins and left immediately. I didn't do Torch Run.
Right, because you were out of sticks.
I ran out of sticks, so I grabbed a stick after doing diving. And then I just never did Torch.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, that would have been
And then
funny,
you had
too.
dins. You could
Yeah. I guess I could have just dropped down and done it, but it's
Yeah,
bad.
but-
Lighter.
No, there's
But
no way.
go. Yeah, gotta go. Oh, my gosh. It has been an absolute pleasure watching you guys this weekend. And,
Yeah, it's been a fun week.
Yeah.
Lots of fun matches.
yeah.
We need more OT members to come. Like, Link of the Past had 54 members. We only
Yeah.
had 24. We need to at least give them a run for the
Yeah,
money
like,
this time.
get more people in. We need more people here so we can have more groups of death.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like, you know, privileged to be in the group of death.
Yeah, no, that was a bad group.
Yeah.
I mean, his group was like very bad too. It was
Your group
basically
was so
like
weird. It was so cool.
pool one play.
I
They were,
lost my first match.
Yeah. Yeah.
say there was no easy groups, to be perfectly
no.
honest. Like,
That's
so
true, yeah.
it was
No,
absolute
like
killers.
everything, and also, you know, you're playing in a different environment. You're playing off your sleep schedule. Like anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen from the hypersonic jet to 80 slog to this thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been up here on the restream setup so many times. It's gonna feel weird going back to my home setup.
Right? Oh, wait. You mean you're not looking forward to having an ergonomic chair and like enough room to put your elbows down?
You give my chair a lot of credit. I had
It's
to
gotta
throw
be
my
better than
note
this.
during the move. So
It's got to be better than this, right?
no.
Oh dear. Then steal the chair.
I mean,
Yeah, it's only good
Maybe I
an
can buy
improvement
one
here. I'm
now.
sure he asked the hotel staff really nicely.
I mean, you could just have Jamie put in his cart, right? Works.
Well, seeing as though this got randomly shoved in my hand earlier on,
Yeah.
congratulations, my friend.
I was actually going to have
It's first place trophy.
Well, we've already handed out the here.
nobody cares.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Well,
I do want to say some final words, Sam.
yeah, absolutely. So here, Drew, you also get a major award.
I'm not on camera.
Yeah. Okay. Here you go.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can take my spot.
No, just stay here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am gonna get an applause out of these guys.
Stand up.
2023 champion. I will get an applause out of that.
So, GG's once again to both of our runners. Star tuning in here. Hello, everyone in chat. GG's once again, Mario and Drew. Great run for the tournament for you both this year. And thank you, GG's from all the admins, I'm sure, although Duster and Aaron are unable to be here in person this year right now. But great run for you both. It's been a pleasure to have you this year as well as everyone else. It's been a fun tournament. to see everyone in person, of course, and also to have the races. We've had a lot of really close races. Our closest one finished within, I believe, 12 seconds of each other. It's not easy to get that.
I was there at the time. It was awesome.
We've had some upsets. We had a tiebreaker race. That was interesting. And, yeah, thank you, everyone. It's been quite a pleasure.
Yeah, so.
For running everything. You guys are the goats.
Yep. Star, Bias, Dastar, Mara, remotely. Thank you so much to all the admins. Thank you to Speedgaming Live for actually having us as well.
Yep. So thank you to all of our runners. GG's, let's get to Mario, our champion, and drooness, our runner-up. Shoutouts as well to. Let's see. My brain is quite in part because it's been a really long week. Shoutouts as well
Everybody.
to Kalari and to What the Hells, our 3rd and 4th place runners, and to everyone else who participated. It's been a fun tournament. We hope to see everyone back next year and hope to grow some more. Let's see. Now, thank you to all the runners, to all the commentators, to all the trackers, to everyone who helped us with race monitoring. So, Dostar and I were trading shifts 24/7 for covering races. And to SG staff, of course, we wouldn't be able to do this without them. This is not an easy event to organize every year.
Yeah, it's not that you guys can see it on camera like at home, but yeah, there's a big, massive rig. It's been here all the weekend, and it's been manned constantly for about like 16, 17 hours a day, constantly broadcasting and races going on for all sorts of different tournaments. So props to them for putting all the logistics and that together. So
Absolutely. But I do believe this closes it out here for us. This will be This is not the end of the Speedgaming Live event. We do have one finals match coming up here shortly here on this channel. We will be turning it over to the Super Metroid Zelda 3 randomizer crowd. They have their finals coming up just after this. And then if you want to see Mario Ocarina of Time action, this will be our last match here on Speedgaming for some time. But we do have this Season 7 of our main tournament is starting up. Well, it started yesterday technically because our qualifier started yesterday.
Yeah, I was going to say the second one was this morning, so I think 18 in total or something spread over them.
20 total. So if you want more information, check out the Ocarina of Time Discord, which I'm sure someone can link in the chat, and tell them to the Zelda Speedruns channels, where you'll find all the race streams, because there's plenty more to be had. But I do believe that is going to be a wrap for this year. Congratulations once again, and that will have a good night.
Take care, everyone. Goodbye, friends.